Good evening, or afternoon because it's Sunday, and welcome to Maybleberry Manor. I am your humble manor owner and sponsor of this contest, Cara, and with me are my contestants. Everybody. Vincent, Alon, Joe, and Matt. Today we're going to be playing a game that uses the Into the Odd system by Christopher McDowell. Into the Odd is a beautifully illustrated and thought out book that also happens to have TTRPG rules in it. So it's very rules light, very adaptable, and I have decided to create something weird with it, because why not with a game called Into the Odd? You are currently watching a game, a part of the AlberonRPG network. We stream Thursdays and Fridays. We stream Starfinders at 6:30, and Fridays we stream D&D at 7. And you can join us for long-form campaign adventures. And today, we've got a one-shot. So welcome. You're here. You're part of it. Mm-hmm. Welcome, dear friends, to Mableberry Manor. As we start our evening, we see a nice cab pull up. Someone has decided that a taxi is the way to go instead of a door driver. And as he flips through his notes about the contest of Mableberry Manor, our first contestant, Humphrey, goes over his game plan. Indeed, this is the 29th year of the contest of Mableberry Manor, a contest held in August, which thankfully it's still August when we did this. We were supposed to do this last week, but I was sick. A contest held in August, and the year is sometime. The contest, held once every summer, invites contestants to apply to prove the existence of the supernatural, as Jonathan Cumberland Mableberry is convinced that his summer manor in upstate New York is haunted, and wants someone to finally prove that so he can send in the proper exterminators and have a functional summer home. He is offered a price of $80 quintillion for those who come out with proof, a price that keeps increasing year after year, but finds contestant pools decreasing year after year. The first year Mableberry Manor held its annual contest, the contestants were illustrious psychics and paranormal investigators, and they came up with buckets. But not to be deterred, the contest was held again, and thus became known as the annual Mableberry Manor Sleepover. And thus, in its 29th year, we've kind of started scraping the barrel on contestants. And so, with that, stepping out of his cab and pulling out on his news bag and putting on his news cap, the journalist for the big news multimedia conglomeration, still working with print media as big news is indeed focused solely on social media, we have Humphrey. Vincent, would you please describe your character as he steps out of his cab and rolls up to this manor?
So you see a gentleman in his 40s wearing a maroon button-down shirt and a notepad and pen, and his eyes quickly scan the area to try to take in everything he's seeing, because he's determined to get the scoop for his column.
Very nice. And Humphrey, what is your full name?
I am Humphrey Gray, also known as the Roach, because I'll go anywhere I need to go to get the scoop, and you cannot get rid of me that easily.
Truly a savory individual. Humphrey, you pull up in your cab, and after paying the driver a sum of money that is normal for this time period, you step out and view the manor in front of you, a stately building of brick construction with beautiful trailing Boston ivy, which is not an invasive species, and hedges neatly trimmed, and gorgeous leaded windows with stained glass features. The roof up above is nicely cared for with minimal moss, and the grounds carefully tended to. It seems that, despite the haunting, someone looks after it pretty well. Kind of putting you a little bit on edge. This has to be just some, weird nothing burger.
Seems like a farce.
And as you approach, the doors, double doors of course, swing wide. You don't even have to push, they open for you. But you do anyway! And you are greeted at the door by a very tall and yet somehow monstrously thin man with twirled mustache, monocle, and three-piece suit with coattails. And the butler bows to you. Hello. Invitation, please. And holds out his long fingers that seem to crack open.
Here's my business card.
Invitation, please.
Oh.
Spikes it on the ground.
He flaps the invitation out in the wind, adjusts his monocle a little bit. Very good, Mr. the Roach. Welcome inside. Make yourself at home. One of your fellow contestants has already arrived. And indeed, you see that you are not the first contestant in the building, as indeed you have been beaten by one competitive journalist, Penny Farthing. And please, Alana, describe your character.
So, in the lounge area where the contestants are going to be gathered, you see a short, and clearly very energetic person. You know when you look at someone and they're still, but they're not still? That's Penny Farthing. She has a side sling bag that you can tell is kind of just stuffed with papers and such. And there are a bunch of external pockets that are just filled with pens. And she's looking around very intensely, just being, okay, we're gonna look for all clues. She has short auburn hair, a nice button-down blouse and trousers, and she looks like she's ready for action. And she whips around and says, "Who are you? What are you doing here? This is my scoop."
I'm Humphrey Gray from Big News. Who are you?
I'm Penny Farthing. I'm from the Oneida Night Watch.
Never heard of them.
Great.
And with that, our friendly competition intensifies.
Amazing. Penny Farthing. Dink no name rag. Oh man.
This is a very serious game, as you can tell by my getup. The two of you, not settle in. You are investigative journalists. Penny Farthing, you look down into the eyes of your competition from your place midway up a curved staircase that leads to a second floor. The detailing on the hardwood floor shows an inlay of stylized vines and rosework, and in the corners some harder, almost picture frame detailing, contrasting and shining and clean. These stairs are plushly carpeted going up, cushioning your footfalls lightly, and on the walls you have picture frames and clocks adorning almost every surface. Pictures of family members, beloved pets, pastoral scenes, and of course, a nicely painted picture of Jonathan Cumberland Mableberry himself. The man in question is shown pictured in a Napoleonic pose, and the artist has seen fit to include a scale reference, as indeed the doorway of his manor is indeed what he's pictured in front of on the stairs leading up to the doors. And Humphrey, you would take note that his head only comes up to the handle. And he is perfectly positioned, a rotund gentleman, in what seems to be some sort of Edwardian military uniform, complete with shoulder pads that are far too high, and a cap in hand. The uniform is laid on as such as that it was added on later, And the paint style is similar, as if the artist was more rushed to finish that section. There's a gallery overlooking the entrance foyer, so that those who live in the mansion might see over their guests and provide a grand waving entrance. Brass holders gleam with soft incandescent lights to illuminate the darkened hallways above, as indeed there are no windows in those hallways. Time ticks by, and the appointed start time is almost upon you, as about 7 o'clock rolls around, and you hear a knock at the door. And as the butler approaches and opens the front doors, he looks out to... I don't know, what does Baggy drive?
Drive is a strong word, but the vehicle that he uses to get around in is a van. Mm-hmm. His van is green.
Yeah, one could say green.
The outside is sort of Hawaiian floral in pattern, but you can see it's been very badly damaged by the elements, and Baggy hasn't really been able to maintain it very well. It's a little bit rusted, a little bit beaten up, but it's there, it's functioning.
Yeah, one could say it's a mystery as to how it's still running.
The machine is just kept alive by spit and glue, yeah.
Yes. And as he looks down at you, please describe your character.
Sure. So my character is Baganold Mott, who is called by their friends Baggy. And they are wearing a green Pizza shirt, the company that they work for. And they just wear jeans. You can see they have sort of a phone that they're making sure that they have the right address on. They're squinting, their eyes real bloodshot. They are like really peering at it closely and trying to match like the broken screen of their phone. You can see they have one of those like 1990s wallet chains that is like attaching their wallet to their pants. And they start kind of as the door opens up, and they'll go, "Oh, hey, did you order the extra garlic pizza?"
Invitation, please.
"Oh, no, man. You give me money, and I give you the pizza."
You see he reaches into his breast pocket and pulls out a beautifully shiny and embellished pocket watch. "I suppose you will do." And he clicks it shut and ushers you inside.
Oh, cool.
And Matt, you see your friend being led inside with the pizza and realize you're about to be left behind. And as you step out of this mysterious van of unknown origins...
Oh, wait, I almost forgot something. I'm going to go out and I'm going to lock the door. Oh! Hey, hang on. I'm really sorry. I'm going to give the butler the pizza to hold for a second, run back out, and manually unlock the door. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I didn't mean to forget you behind. Come on. And I'm going to guide him inside. We're going inside this house for some reason. No, we already gave it to you. Oh, we need to get the money. Thanks, Doob.
And Matt, would you please describe your legally distinct character?
Yes. Dr. Schubert Duberman.
Oh, good.
Glad he's a doctor.
Isn't it Duberman Schubert?
No, it was a comma.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, man, that's
I swear to you, this is not an Alberon After Dark episode.
Passing me a paper towel and crying over here.
So basically,
I'm gonna do it, guys.
white lab coat. Thank you. Black, or like a black sweatpants and like a greenish blue shirt. And then just a very realistic dog head mask-like appendage Kind of like, for you, Vincent, an equivalent would be the character in Elden Ring.
Yes.
That level of realism.
And for those of us who built their PC to play
but a
games
great
from
game.
2012.
But a great game.
Imagine that paper mache, but like blocky.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wearing glasses too.
As
Circular
befits the
glasses.
doctor.
Yeah. Great game though.
Yeah. Okay.
As they come in, I'm just gonna like.
Well, there.
You want to finish that pizza? I mean, he asks a good question. Are you gonna finish that whole pizza? Because it's just you here.
Oh, thank you for the translation, sir. I believe
Where dog
the mask is masking your words.
What?
Ah. Well, it's very well, I suppose. Come inside! We are late.
They said to come inside, dude.
So, what's the pizza?
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out later.
I walk over to the butler. I open the pizza box and grab a slice and close it, and I go to eat it. I didn't know this would be catered.
It
That
isn't.
is too much garlic.
It's so much. So like when
It is
you look
indeed
at this
the most
pizza,
toxically garlic.
I would say like it should give you pause. Like a normal person would open it and be like, "There's been a mistake."
There's so much garlic on it.
It is an
It's
oops
gotta
all
have
garlic
some-
pizza in that you see no crust, you see no cheese. It looks like somebody just dumped the whole
Spots
thing of
of
garlic
blue.
into like a box. But if you move enough of the garlic, you'll see like crust.
My favorite. I don't remember filling out a pizza topping preference sheet.
Indeed.
Oh,
Well, if you would all gather round, please.
Not a vampire. Got it. Bless you.
It's the garlic.
Thank
Sometimes
you.
it does that.
It does indeed. I do have mild allergies, though. And I do try to keep up with the dust in the space. Yes.
why'd you order an extra garlic pizza with extra garlic and extra garlic and extra garlic if you're allergic to garlic? We'll eat it if you don't want it.
Welcome, contestants,
Dude.
to Mableberry Manor. Yes, Miss Farthing.
Are you part of the contest?
If everyone would be quiet and let me explain. Oh. And he looks over at his now empty hand that the pizza box is gone. Yeah. Very well. Welcome, contestants, to Mableberry Manor's annual sleepover, this in our 29th year. As you have all applied in some form or another to participate in this competition, I shall henceforth review the rules. And you see he pulls out a slim little envelope and he opens it, and from out of the envelope he pulls a very small roll of paper and unfurls it. If one were to liken this piece of paper to something that, you know, has a brand in our world, it's a Post-it note. The rules are thusly: you must stay within the manor building the entirety of the night until you are sought after in the morning. Anyone who leaves the premises will be henceforth disqualified and receive no part of the prize money, regardless of any proof you may hold. You are to come up with indisputable evidence of the supernatural and its presence within our fair manor. And for whatever... Please don't get us sued. And for whatever reason, the good Lord Mableberry is convinced that there are ghosts. You are to indeed find indisputable evidence of their presence. Of course, as you all know, as you are all illustrious members of your various foci of academic instruction, We have yet to amend this part. As you have eyes, evidence requires that it be some form of physical proof and not your testimony alone, as eyewitness testimony has never been... It's never been proven in a court of law. We have to amend that part as well. And therefore, photographic evidence, video recordings, and any pieces of the supernatural entity as not yet seen on this earth shall be accepted as proof. And if you are to gather at least 3 to 4 pieces of evidence proving its existence, we shall have to, without a doubt, agree. And therefore give you the prize money, which I believe is up to $80 quintillion. Of course, it will be split among whoever is remaining at the end of the day, and shared equally depending on your evidence. You have all agreed to this when you signed up. And in your case, we will take entering the building as an assent.
Baggy right now, as soon as he polished off about half of a pizza and then heard so much money, just slumped down and began to dream of what he could do and is now unconscious, just snoring a little bit.
There's so much gas being passed right now.
Yeah, and this is most of how he's not panicking through this. So when he wakes up, there'll be no knowledge of ghosts or anything, but
Dupe's kind of
understands that he's here for a prize.
Wonderful.
Dupe's panicking a little.
Also wonderful.
Can I get a rules clarification on rules 1?
Please do.
Would climbing on the outside of the manor without leaving the grounds count as leaving the manor?
You would no longer be inside the manor.
Okay, cool. No trellises.
There's something inside of me.
You say to your unconscious friend.
Food coma. Hey.
And with that, he snaps the little post-it note shut, rolls it back up into its tiny little tube, and puts it into the monstrously large envelope for that size paper, and tucks it back into his pocket. You will find the bedrooms well appointed, the kitchens well stocked, and of course the bathroom has the good soap. Please enjoy your night at Mableberry. I will come back for you in the morning. But should you need emergency services, as there is no cellular reception, and you can all verify that indeed there is no cell reception. Good luck. And you see he opens both doors at a gentle touch, bows to you all.
Wait.
And
You didn't
shuts
say
them.
how to call. You didn't say how to call. You just said there's no cell reception.
Oh, dude, I fell asleep. We gotta get going. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go over to those doors. Wait. Open them.
No, you don't.
They don't open?
They're locked. You have been locked in for the Mableberry Manor slumber party, which you do know was in the rules that you received when you applied for this.
I didn't apply for this.
And of course, by entering the building, you agree to all of the rules.
I was asleep for that. No kitchen. But that gets my attention. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to turn to... I'm sure that there's probably a planned thing, but is it easy for us to tell where the kitchen is?
Follow your nose.
Okay.
So with that, mechanically how this is going to work,
Sorry.
in order for the players to win and succeed at the Mableberry Manor sleepover, they need to come up with 4 pieces of evidence that are indeed available to them with their skills, their items, and just generally using their good old-fashioned eyes and senses in the manor. They just have to make it through the night. What could go wrong? We will be playing this game in 3 phases, which means there will be 2 breaks for you to just kind of take a break from us, go get some drinks and popcorns and beverages, some good old-fashioned slumber party outfits. But right now, it's dinner time, and we're going to have to follow our contestants as they search for the kitchens.
All right. First thing Penny wants to do is she wants to observe the big major paintings in this foyer area and like take notes about what they all look like now.
For sure.
In case there's any changes throughout the night.
Go ahead and give me a will check
Okay.
to see how well you do that.
Okay, so that's just a d20, and I'm trying to
Roll low.
roll low.
I want to
8.
find the kitchen.
8. And your willpower score
11.
is 11. Perfect. You take fairly detailed notes. You've developed your own personal shorthand, so it doesn't take you very long. And you take note of every scene, every position that people are in, and down to the color details.
Excellent.
And for you, Baggy and Doobie Skoo, you are on a mission.
Doctor.
Excuse me, Dr. Dubert. Excuse me, Duberman. One must respect the doctor.
He went to medical school for a very long time.
I don't know if he's a medical doctor. Anyway,
He still went to the school.
he did go to A school.
He went to A school for a very long time.
I'm a pharmacist.
Anyway, back on track. There are 2 doors on either side, close to the entrance doors, this way and that way. There is a kind of curved arch leading further into the mansion on the first floor. The stairs that go up have a hallway that leads left and right, and there's a set of double doors at the top of the stairwell as well. And there, underneath the stairs, there is another door. So you have many options. Where are you heading?
Do I like smell food?
I'm smelling it out.
I'm smelling it out with
smelling
my nose.
Let's... What do we call this? We're gonna call... Yeah, it's gonna be a willpower.
Oh no.
Actually, I'm gonna say for the 2 of you, because you are specifically sniffing for food, you can roll enhanced. And into the odd, enhanced is basically advantage.
Oh, I love it. And we're looking to roll low, right?
Roll low.
Enhanced will.
How's a 1?
A 1 is fantastic.
Oh my god, that's good because my nose is
So
stuffed
I
up.
feel like
Through the garlic, through the gas, and through the must of an old manor, and the distinct whiff of some sort of kind of greasy cologne that just hangs in the air that you kind of get the sense is coming from Humphrey, and a distinct kind of like ozone-y smell that could be hairspray coming from most likely Penny.
This
You
thing's not
do
moving.
scent what smells like the beginnings of a bubbling stew. It's got that little je ne sais quoi of the just right amount of bay leaf and rosemary and thyme, and they've got some sort of truly fatty, meaty goodness rendering down. You'd guess it's maybe in its first hour, and they've definitely added some extra stuff in there, and it's got a little hint of spice to it. And you scent that this is coming from deeper into the right.
So I think that thing happens where there's like the little aroma kind of wave, and I think Baggy like lifts up off the ground smelling it, and then it like pulls a little bit with the nose. So he's gonna land on his feet, turn to his companion with the paper mache dog fucking head, who is a doctor.
It's really realistic fur. It's like it's more like, you know,
Boinks, Doob! I think I found it! And it's gonna do like the big thing where he runs for like a couple seconds in one place and then straight off into that direction.
Truly,
No attempt to like introduce himself, explain what he's doing here, figure out why he is now locked. For a brief moment, there was enough focus for there to be like panic, but now redirected and on task.
there's a stock kitchen, and it is calling to you with a siren's call. The 2 of you watch as these 2 chuckle fucks just take off into the manor. No care, no investigative reasoning. They just leave y'all in the dirt, shouting with no idea what that was. It seems like one of them speaks some sort of foreign language that might be just muffled by their mask. But thankfully, it seems that the guy who calls himself Baggy does have some ability to translate for all of you.
I don't know how I'm doing that.
Cara also doesn't know. I cannot understand a word what he's saying.
Penny's gonna like look after them and be like, okay, we all know that splitting up means that the people that go first get haunted, and she's gonna sprint after them.
So y'all sprint. Are you staying where you are?
I guess I'll follow. You said they went to the right?
They went further into the mansion and to the right.
Towards the kitchen.
I'm confused about the layout.
So
Main foyer.
There's like
Oh, I see this.
Main
Two
door.
doors on the left, 2 doors on the right.
there's a door on the left, a door on the right on the first floor, and there's an option to go further in and left and right. There's a stairway that goes up and turns to the second floor that has a gallery overlooking the first.
So we walked like underneath the staircase, underneath the gallery, and to the right.
And there's also a doorway underneath the stairs. Make it that what you will.
Oh, okay.
Probably to a basement or a sex dungeon.
Like this.
as long as
right?
they're not hidden behind a portrait.
Yeah, it depends on the or a
Yes.
waterfall.
Yeah,
The
true.
stairs are more like the up kind of stairs.
So not
We
rounded.
had
Like,
Not
a
rounded.
castle.
but like up.
My first thought
and
was the
then out
Resident
to the
Evil
left,
castle.
and then-
Alright, no, I'm gonna go left.
All right, you just say, fuck that noise. Are you going in and to the left or directly to the left?
I will just go directly to the left.
All right.
To sit
Opposite
down.
of where they all went.
Go into the sitting
Oh
room.
damn! He's the one who's now because it's the majority
Yeah.
versus the minority.
And now we come to our next phase of the rules.
going out alone.
This
that takes-
layout.
I think that will happen.
This house is unfamiliar to all of you. So you're just kind of wandering around, searching for different, signs of life. And so you...
Oh,
Or unlife, yes, fine, sure. And so you don't really have a stated goal. And so you open the door, and that is the room you are in. I unfortunately had a fully illustrated and lovingly crafted foyer and gallery that I forgot to upload to Google Drive and did not print.
Because if the entrance is here and you're going first
Okay,
left,
wait,
it'll be
wait,
that
wait.
way. I assume. Right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal this for like 2 seconds.
So you open the door to find a small study. There's a desk, leather chair, and a small shelf. The outer wall that you expect to be there has, instead of a window, a fireplace with a mantel. And there is also a solid oak table with carved claws for legs, containing a skull with a candle upon it, and a small board. The shelf has a locked glass display case, and it contains an assortment of interestingly preserved animals and bugs, as well as a set of old-looking books, and above the mantel is a shield and 2 crossed swords. The shield has a sort of heraldry on it that you look at it, and it kind of looks like a unicorn, but it also could just be like a really fucked up deer. And the swords need to be polished. They've seen better days. They are very rusted.
It's 2 more swords than we have right now, though.
It's true.
And the 3 of you have rushed further into the manor. Thankfully, it seems that this is an older manor, and therefore manor is a good word, mansion is not. As you turn down the hallway, you don't have many options as far as doorways. You have one in front of you. That was directly in front before you turned right. You have another one, and then you see that kind of trail that you are following, Baggy, leads you to that first door on the right.
I turn and I immediately go right in. No thought to safety or the fact that I'm in a strange home now that I was not invited to. This is
We were
calling my
invited.
name. But I was asleep for
Oh,
that
yeah.
part.
And as you open the door, you find... Let's see, I need a smaller size room for that one.
Because I just need something to keep me from being afraid so that I keep going fast at the start. No fear motivates exploration at the start. Fear motivates exploration at the end.
Indeed.
That's the arc of a
Especially on a
baggy
full
character.
stomach.
Full stomach exploration
It's
is
not full.
always the best.
I
Not
ate
yet.
like 10
not
minutes
yet,
ago.
Not yet.
It's basically empty now.
We're about to enter a fully stocked
Attempting to
kitchen.
find the correct room.
Not to be fully
To
stocked.
figure out what I have done
Soon.
with it.
It's about to get looted.
I'm gonna loot the room.
We're gonna
we gotta
polish this thing clean.
We got a plan.
Great, love it. I'm having trouble finding it. I'm so sorry. Anyway,
The best investigators on this planet. Going to get
I had it.
everything in this.
oh, here it is. It's right in front of my face. Small room. This is indeed a small room. There are no windows in this room. It seems to be kind of I love that it's a frog.
A big frog.
There are no windows in.
Excellent.
Perfect. That is exactly what I had pictured. Thank you.
Nice.
There are no windows in this room, but it does have a sort of pulpit and altar and a small little, like, pew that you would kind of see in an old chapel with a little kneeling bench and a door at the other side. Above the pulpit, there is a crucifix, and on it sits a very old-looking book and beads falling over the top. There's a few little statues that sit in recesses along the sides of the walls that you can look at if you'd like. Otherwise,
Straight through.
straight through. You leap over as if being carried on the wind over the benches and past the pulpit and through the doorway. Penny, are you stopping in this room?
I'll probably stop in this room as they like sprint ahead and like get distracted by the statues. And I would like to once again make notes about the statues, their current placement, their poses, and probably like take a pen and like tap on a couple of them just
For
to
sure.
kind of get an idea of what they're made out of.
You do a gentle little tap. Stone. Anything more than that will require a willpower save.
Okay, a save.
Not save, check.
Check. Okay.
Same thing.
3.
Great. It seems to be made of some sort of limestone. As you tap it, the stone kind of crumbles a little bit at your touch. They're very old and they're kind of gruesome. They feature demonic figures and gargoyles. As you get closer to the crucifix, you see it's one of the more violent ones. Sometimes there's a beatific pose and smile and calm and peace. This one seems to be more about hellfire and damnation. And you take note of the 4 statues in the room, their exact positions and their make.
Okay. So, after doing so, she'll realize that she's been left behind, and she'll continue on her quest to catch up with these 2 idiots.
I will also say that, there you go. You take note of a small baptismal font in the corner as well that could have some water in it.
Penny does not have any containers, but she'll make note of potential holy water.
Baggy and Dr. Doobie. Damn. This is going to get me every time. You make your way into what is indeed the kitchen. And you see an older style kind of kitchen on the you're not sure how to use that one. Looks like a wood fire stove. You smell the delight of a good like hickory smoke fire as it wafts through the air. A little weird that they chose hickory smoke for a stew because that doesn't really do much. But you indeed see a massive copper pot on the stove. You hear the bubbling sounds and you can approach. The kitchen itself also has what seems to be a old style refrigerator. All of the pantries are stocked. You see that there's the makings of some sort of like chopping and meal that had happened on the countertop. But for you, Baggy, the thing calling to you is the stew in progress.
Question.
Sir.
Is there bread? Very important.
Flat T20.
I would also like to
Yeah.
look for bread.
There's some bread.
What kind of bread?
Say with an 8, that's probably you got some sliced sandwich bread in there. And it's out of its bag. So it's a store-bought bread. And of indeterminate age.
It's a vehicle. I'm going to sprint over. I'm going to grab the bread. I'm going to put it down on what I imagine to be some kind of table. I'm going to look at the doctor. And I'm going to say, all right, Doob, I'm going to grab the ingredients. You assemble the sandwich. I'm going to rush over to the cauldron. I'm going to plunge my fucking hands right into that soup. And I'm going to pull out, because I can smell meat. I can smell all these different things they described. So I'm looking for the meat, and I'm assuming it's going to be just big hunks that we can slice to make a sandwich.
Sure.
And I'll dash around this kitchen like Sonic the Hedgehog, grabbing like everything, things that wouldn't traditionally be on a sandwich. You said this was a stocked kitchen?
Fully stocked.
Yeah,
Out
so
of nowhere, I produce a giant knife and fork and
Yeah.
start going.
and for like the dog head, there is like an appropriate like size toque. Yeah, we're grabbing lettuce, we're grabbing all the kind of crunchy vegetables that we could find, and we're really doing this like layered bread, and we're doing the Scooby-Doo sandwich like, all the way up as tall as we possibly can.
You mean the Doobie Scoo sandwich?
The Doobie Scoo sandwich. That's what I said.
Yes.
And so for this, we are
Doobie Scoo stew.
building this, and as we're doing this and really like tearing the whole kitchen apart, is there anything weird that happens?
So there's a couple of things that are going to happen because you did just dunk your hands into a boiling stock pot.
Yeah.
Please tell me, in what wet manner are you fishing out this meat? Are you kind of like sticking your hand in there and doing one of these? Or are you doing like a hot pull out, like kind of bobbing for apple snare?
Oh yeah, hot pull out. This is not Baggy's first rodeo.
All right,
He
this
knows
is going to be
it's going to settle, but you don't want to touch the bottom.
great. This is going to be a dexterity check to see if you come out unscathed of just putting your hand in a very hot pot.
Because I'm a delivery driver and thus serve safe certified. Is this, what is it called? Modified? Enhanced?
Sir. And your dexterity is?
15.
Great. So you
Wow.
are able to indeed.
I've been training my whole life for this, dude. I just grab the meat out. There's just a little of like stew that splashes barely any at all.
For sure, it takes a couple of tries to like pull out some good hunks of meat to make your sandwich.
Boinks! That's hot!
You can't just stop at one. You need as much as you can to truly enhance the masterpiece. So you are able to fish out a couple of chunks of really actually large size chunks. It looks like the method, and you're very acquainted with food and all of its delicacies and intricacies. It looks like the method with which they were trying to break down the stew meat was put the whole cut in first and then wait for it to kind of like...
not perfect for like making a stew, but perfect for our intents.
Perfect for your intents and purposes. And I will say, both of you, as you are running around trying to pull together the ingredients for this sandwich, I would love a willpower check from all three of you.
Boinks!
Willpower
I
check.
made my way into the-
When I do
Save.
captions
Did
for
I make
this.
my way into the...
You have made your way into the kitchen at this point as you
Okay.
watch them all like pulling things out of this pot, pulling things out of the kitchen. It is a nicely stocked kitchen.
Okay.
When I do
Well done.
captions for this, I wanted to do sad boinks for that last boink.
Ooh, I definitely failed.
It has to be under your will.
It has to be under your will.
I have a will of 6.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5.
Oh my God.
This is the task that
I
I
have
been
a high
adult
will.
baggy
I rolled
for.
a 17.
And your will is?
It's not.
It's not 17. So, Baggy, in this blissful instance, ignorance is bliss. You're just running around trying to like find the best sandwich ingredients, and as you are pulling things together, you're finding like the good knives, passing it off to Doobie as he slices in. And Doobie, as you are a connoisseur of like cuts of meat and muscle, you take your knife and with precision you are able to slice delicate deli slices off of this meat. However, you are familiar with the basic premise of this cut of meat. It's not beef. It's not pork. It seems also like to be a little bit on the smaller side of like a cut of meat that you would normally expect to see in a well-stocked kitchen. And it dawns upon you that your friend Baggy might be about to make a good old long pork sandwich. And Penny, as you look at this, you indeed see one of the cuts come out the third time, being just a whole ass foot.
What's long pork? I don't know that phrase. Okay, that's what I
It's the other way.
thought. Okay.
I feel like at this point, Penny, you just kind of like try to dodge out of the way of all the chaos happening, and she'll accidentally like knock into something along the wall, probably like some pots or something, and knock them over and crash them onto the floor.
And the
Surprise.
two of you take 4 points of willpower damage.
I'm going to stop now having
is
the
that
whole
from
sandwich.
That is from your willpower pool. It bypasses your HP.
The
Okay.
whole sandwich in my hands. I can
4.
see Doobie is just like retching, having a hard time.
So
I see the
minus
person
one.
that I have no idea who you are, but you
Yeah,
came
it's
in,
harder as
and I know
well.
that you have eaten pizza, so I know that you're hungry. So in this brief moment, I have this whole sandwich in my hand, and looking at it, to me, it looks delicious.
It looks
right?
fantastic.
I see Doobie retching, and this is my chance.
I slap it out of his hand.
I unhinge my jaw and just
slap,
try to
slap,
eat the
slap,
whole
slap.
thing.
With this new realization of what that meat is, you are also all able to see the kitchen is stocked. It was stocked maybe a couple years ago. That bread is green, that lettuce is wilted, and the smell as you're smelling it now is indeed subtle and savory, and you're able to pick out that subtle spice that's in there. That is human meat. And it's been human meat from maybe last year.
I slap it out of your hand.
Is he able to slap it out of my hand, or do I eat a whole human sandwich?
I will say go ahead and you can either go for a dex check to see if you you slap it out of his hand and it's contested.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to eat human?
No, but I
Actually, no, it's not
believe-
going to be contested.
I believe
That doesn't work for
I
into the
believe
odd.
committing to the bit.
You want to commit to the bit, so we're going to
All
go
right.
for dex.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a 50-50, and I'm not using the die that I've been roll. Actually, you know what? I will, because it's due for a good one.
There you
for
go. There you go.
I feel like mid.
There you go.
This-
It's you're eating.
I think mid this, Penny's gonna flee from the room.
For sure. Penny, how far are you fleeing?
So, I feel like after witnessing this horror, she's just gonna turn around and just try to flee back the way she came. Mostly to try to find Humphrey, because at this point, she's like half convinced that there's at least one Wendigo in this building. Found them.
I also was always suspecting that these are paid actors.
I will need a strength save from Baggy as he eats the sandwich.
What is my strength? 10, 50-50. That is a 9.
Oh my god, right? He's unstoppable.
Your stomach, man, is just a feat of strength all on its own.
Hey, dude, that pizza's really not sitting well. All right, we gotta go find everybody else. I don't really know what we're doing here.
And as you say that, the door bangs shut as Penny Farthing flees looking for Humphrey, who is currently in the study.
Who was that?
So,
And we move to Humphrey.
so I went to the study. I probably would sit down first and just take notes of the room.
All right.
And then, like the roach I am, I would start just upturning everything. Like I'm convinced that that the supernatural is a farce. It's all smoke and mirrors. I am taking the shield and sword off the wall. I am just looking under everything.
So you go up to the shield, you kind of yank on it a bit. It's like firmly affixed to the wall. Same thing with the swords. They don't come off. That's some bullshit. That's just fake swords and shield. That's there for aesthetics. Who cares? And I would say, as you are searching, give me a willpower check.
Fail.
So you're kind of looking through, searching for the supernatural. You pull out these old dusty books. They're kind of written in Latin, and they have these like illustrations that probably say something about the Bible or whatever. Toss them on the floor. You go over to the desk, sit down in the nice plush leather seat, kind of pull open all the drawers, throw across different pens and a few little like quill knives. You rip open this glass display and you like kind of break off some horns off of a rabbit. And you
That can't be real. The swords and shield aren't real.
No, of course not. The skull with the candle, very fake, obvious plant. There's a Ouija board there. Nah, that's nothing. Fling that across, and you toss this room. Nothing here. Absolutely nothing. And as you're just finally going
won't need
through
any
some
of
of the
that
last few floors, this is when Penny shows up.
I want to chase after Penny, terrified now. And as I'm running, I'm filling in Baggy.
You're filling Baggy
what
in
the
the
fuck-
horror of what he just ate.
Well, on the rules.
Just
of
on the rules.
what's
Let's
going
step through
on.
those.
Good.
So
And-
finally
And
now,
how
So now you are on the
It's
same page as
probably
everyone
starting
else.
to feel a little
and that
afraid.
was probably ghost meats.
Yep, for
But,
sure.
Like that completely like smooth braining over Baggy. Not
So,
gonna acknowledge
Penny, you
that.
hear footsteps behind you, and you've roughly 4 minutes until these two guys follow you in.
He flings the door open and sees Humphrey and goes, I think the pizza men are Wendigos! He ate a foot!
A human foot? What are you talking about, a human foot?
There was a human foot in the kitchen, and he fished it out of a pot and then put it in a sandwich and ate it.
Are you sure it's a human foot?
Yeah.
This house just seems to be full of farce.
Oh, it was gross, man.
She's got a couple minutes. And Penny, I need a dex check from you first.
Yeah, I was suspecting that those two were paid actors.
3.
And that's a success, yes?
Yes.
Great.
9's my thing.
So yeah, you burst in, you rip that door open, and you give him like the full lowdown on what these wild and crazy things, which are definitely monsters, just did. You did, however, note that Dr. Doobie was indeed concerned by what was
Okay.
happening after he realized what he was doing. So, of the two, maybe that does something for you.
Okay.
But you have a little bit of time before they follow you in.
Okay, at this point, after updating Humphrey, she's gonna spin around and she's gonna pull out a pen and she's gonna wait to see as they come down the hallway. They're chasing after her with malicious intent.
For sure. The door is open.
Okay.
Are you waiting as well?
I pull out a knife.
You sit there and Humphrey just pulls out what seems to be a 10-inch
You think that's a
straight
knife?
hunting
Now
blade.
this is a knife.
And you both wait for the monsters on your doorstep.
Yeah.
Doobie, I would assume that you come barreling through first as you're kind of calling back to
Well,
Baggy.
No, I'm carrying him.
Oh, you're just holding him. Yeah, as
I'm
is
carrying him like,
fully normal.
As is nothing.
yeah, fireman style.
Yeah, for sure. And you see a very, no check needed. You see a very frightened man wearing a kind of like faded and disused, like much used, much worn, kind of like almost fuzzy paper mache dog mask, kind of speaking in his
It's quite real.
speaking in his foreign language to his friend who only responds back in English. There's a movie about that at some point that was in the theaters recently. And maybe they're just cosplaying. You've heard that's a thing. And they come bursting in after you. Not pleased. Very scared.
Boinks! Everybody! We're gonna like drop. We're gonna turn around and run right back into the hall and slam the door shut.
Great.
And we're gonna huddle on the other side of the door from them. And I'm gonna go, dude. Do you think they're ghosts? I'm gonna.
Can we hear them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
just
just a
like
door
creak
between
the
you
door
two.
open and peek out. Do they look like ghosts to me?
Go ahead and give me a willpower check.
And while I'm doing this, I take my broken phone and take a picture of them just in case this counts as evidence.
For sure.
What kind of check?
I would say with using your camera, this
I
would be
failed.
enhanced.
Okay, so it's 18 or an 18.
Oh,
Wow, you rolled 2 18s in a row? I would kill for those numbers on
There
Fridays.
we go.
I did.
Yeah, no. They're like, you just see two, straight-laced peeps who are a little uptight and definitely not cool, definitely not the type of people that you would like to share some doobie snacks
Do
with.
they look like they're see-through?
Did you roll a willpower check?
Can I take a peek when he opens the
This is
door?
like
Yours
and
is
then
regular.
right underneath.
As they go to take a picture of me, I remember that I also have a camera, and
willpower?
I counter with
No.
taking a picture back.
I get blinded by the flash.
Indeed, as he pulls out his camera, yours is like an old like smartphone, screen cracked. There's definitely just like saran wrap that you took from your kitchen to like keep it all together. You just the nice, box. Sorry, I just had to talk about how nice those boxes are. And
So we get flashbang by this.
you get flashbanged by a full-on DSLR with an extra flash. Sparks in your eyes.
I'm just going to
Oh,
yell,
it's a nice camera.
"Boinks, Doob! We gotta run for it!" And I'm gonna run and sprint straight across the hall through that door we haven't been through yet.
Roll a
we're just
D6.
gonna run.
I'm gonna run into the wall since I'm blind, and then I'm gonna chase after.
5.
Great.
Baggy.
So you run directly across the foyer and you come to an absolutely massive parlor.
I decided early on that we're gonna open up the floor plan a little bit.
Please do.
So where
like
they
it-
run
I
to?
like it like that.
Did you run across? You said.
So
Straight across the hall
straight
like
across.
that. But it doesn't matter. No,
So they ran back up the
we,
stairs.
we just went. We came out like this.
Yeah.
Saw you, and we're like,
No,
"Oh,
we're
those are
in
ghosts."
this room.
They're
So then we ran
downstairs.
back down this way. We hid here. We peeked out this way at you. We counter cameraed, and then blind. We ran
They're-
straight across the hall over there.
No, they're down.
No,
We're
we're
downstairs.
in the room when you saw us, so you'd have to
I was
be
standing in the
yeah.
doorway.
Oh,
So we would
yeah,
come
yeah. Oh,
across to
yeah.
here.
Gotcha.
So
The weird.
there was a whole encounter right here.
And then we just boinked
And
right
then we
back
just-
this
Yeah.
way.
We like boinks.
Okay. That's massive.
When I first joined this lovely group, we had a map.
Oh yeah.
I got everyone drunk, and it wasn't a puzzle, but it felt like one.
It was a 4-piece puzzle that we just couldn't figure out, and we had to go to break.
Welcome to my revenge.
It's the only time I think we've ever had to do that in the history of our show.
Penny was it
Yeah.
from
Oneida.
Osika News? I don't know.
No,
Doesn't
Oneida.
matter.
God.
Those two just might be a couple of idiots.
Okay. You know what? Fair.
You want to just
We should.
see what's over? I upturned this room. I couldn't find anything. There was just
Truly,
some
this room
fake
is
skulls,
trashed.
fake
Oh.
Ouija board,
Oh. Okay.
sword and shield are fake. Let's go check out the next room.
Okay. Should we keep an eye on them?
I don't really wanna.
Okay.
And so you guys are going into the next room?
Yeah, I want to take a picture of this room just because
For sure.
I got footage.
I'm gonna stand behind and not get flashbangs.
Very good. So the two of you enter this massive parlor. There's an impressive fireplace surrounded by two expensive couches and fine chairs. There's also a tea service between the two chairs and the windows, and a locked display. This is various conversation pieces from around the world. You see like a little like faded mouse figurine that's like standing on top wearing weird overalls. There's a picture. There's like a van that kind of has like 70s flowers on it, with a dog and 4 friends. There's also like a little like figurine of some kind of like dog running through the streets. That's very like black and big. There's a couple of like postcards of the Everglades. There's a bunch of stuff in there.
These are like precious moments figurines.
These are precious moments
Amazing,
figurines
okay.
and postcards.
There are comfy chairs around. Is the fireplace on or going? Is
No.
there a fire in it?
Not yet. It's the summer. It's not really time for fire.
Is there tea in the tea set?
Yeah, it's ready to go. It kind of smells like a nice herbal tea. Not a
gonna-
caffeine thing.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna. How comfy is the chair?
Quite comfy.
Oh.
The chairs seem to be in better shape. The couches kind of look like they've seen better days. There's some springs kind of showing through. They're very dusty. But they all seem, relatively comfortable.
Okay, I'm gonna try to calm my nerves with a little bit of sitting in this comfy chair and
Sure.
a nice cup of herbal tea.
Is there any like period clothing that we could change into in this room?
Period clothing?
So like, I'm looking for. You described everything as old from a different era, almost like Edwardian. Is there like? I'm looking for like an old timey suit or like a big like bushy dress or something that I could wear. So
No, didn't normally keep outfits in the parlor. This seems to be more of a place where people would come together and hang out.
Well,
there is
I'll
a
go hang
working
out.
grandfather clock that like would be big enough to like hide you inside its like mechanisms if you wanted to like open the door.
No, I'm gonna go completely ignore that clue and go sit down with my buddy dude.
Great. Both of you a willpower save, please.
Perfect.
You both fail.
19.
20.
Love that.
There's a panic attack happening.
We are not
You
making
take
out
a
of this
sip of
manor
this
alive.
delightful herbal
Oh my god,
tea.
this floral.
And just with a contact high, the two of you both feel incredibly relaxed. It's got all the benefits of like a good, steam bath that is herbal based that you would definitely do in a small enclosed room, and maybe like your van, and this kind of wisp kind of covers the air, and you fall asleep for the moment. Which gives you a little bit more peace and quiet to explore.
As we go in the next room, I'm gonna ask what you found, like, searching for the food.
So the kitchen was full of horrible rotten meat, including human meat. The statues were all like very Old Testament, limestone, fragile, but there might be holy water.
Oh, I think I saw some books in this room with some Latin about some Old Testament stuff.
Okay, so far, on the list of potential unusual things happening here, we have potential Wendigos, but it looks like that they're maybe just stupid. I am very suspicious of that butler because he's allergic to garlic and had supernaturally keen vision to read off of that little card. So, could be a vampire. And then beyond that, I haven't really seen too much, but there definitely some sort of haunting, because otherwise, why would there be rotten human meat?
Huh.
There's something going on here.
And with that
As I ponder that. Oh,
you look around the room that you have now entered. This is a small, stately parlor, a sitting room. It has a beautiful fireplace surrounded by 2 expensive couches and 2 fine chairs. There's a tea service that's kind of sat between the 2 chairs, and a nice, spicy, earthy black tea kind of seems to be scented from it. Nice, kind of keep you awake and active. The couches, however, I have seen better days. You see springs poking through. The carpet is musty and dusty. The window hangings that seem to be just covering some bookshelves are moth-eaten and kind of gross. The wardrobe that contains various Edwardian outfits that are correct for the period, while beautiful, is also full of holes.
nice.
Yes. Oh yeah, we gotta find a suit of armor.
And you see a curio display that contains various interesting little pieces from like travels around the world. Things like pieces of jade, carved statuettes, and just something from a well-traveled life that, though covered in dust, would have been something to, share delightful conversation over. And there are 4 doors to this room.
Okay. Is the tea, like, hot still?
You go over, you kind of like put your hand over it. It's still quite warm, an enjoyable temperature.
Okay. This room is really gross, but there's hot tea. I haven't yet to see a single sign of the butler since we got here. Who made this tea?
Take a picture of the tea.
Take a picture of the tea.
How's my camera work? Do I have to develop it? Is it like darkroom type camera where I can't see the picture right away?
You tell me.
Is it DSLR?
I said DSLR.
That's
You can
digital.
contradict me.
I have a DSLR at home that's film-based. So you could
Okay.
have
okay.
a film-based DSLR at
I'll
home.
look at the
That's
picture then.
wild.
Yeah.
You look at the picture?
Yeah.
This one, the original
It's a
DSLR.
old tarnished tea set with
What is
steam
like
rising
pepper?
out. Looks like there's a tea bag So it's not even like good quality tea.
Okay. I'll lift it up, just see if it's like on like a contraption or something, like a heater.
You lift it up. It's the table.
Okay.
The door unlocks.
I'm going to admit,
That's
you
weird.
said the closet was open?
A little wardrobe, yeah.
Little wardrobe. Okay. Penny's gonna like root around in it a little bit just to see if there's any like unusual items or like any boxes where something's hidden inside.
Go ahead. I would say that is. We'll give that Dex.
Dex. Okay. Okay, great. Just missed it. I rolled a 10. I have 9. So instead of
So
like,
you go to
calm-
open the doors, and as you kind of like pull on the handles a little bit, you're just not able to like get them open. They seem to be stuck a little bit.
like as like she goes to touch it, like you hear them rattle, but they're clearly not opening. It's like I think they're locked. Gotta find a key somewhere.
Can I take a look at the... Can I make a cool rock check and take a look at the curios?
Yeah, for sure.
No. What kind of check with that?
Willpower.
Doesn't. Okay, no.
No.
Really cool glowing rock.
Yeah, there's some cool rocks in there.
You take a picture and it comes out fuzzy.
Weird.
That's a radioactive joke. For
That
all
is
of you.
a successful cool rock check.
Yeah.
Well done. Them's cool. No weird stuff here.
Okay. I don't know. We gotta go deeper. And then Penny would start making her way towards this door.
And I'll follow.
Great. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
1.
1. All right.
That's good, right?
And Penny, you're going first?
Yeah.
Dex check, please.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be like a truck stop bathroom,
Got it.
and you were about to
Got
slip
it.
on the
Nice.
floor.
Got it.
The door swings open, and you enter.
These dang old doorknobs.
Where be you? There you go.
Which way are we coming from?
That way.
This way?
Pretty.
Very pretty, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you to the people who made those assets. So, Crosshead. Love them. Patreon. So you enter an art gallery. The room is covered with charcoal sketches of various reference models. The center has a wooden pedestal, and it appears to have like some sort of statue underneath a cloth. There is a like partially completed painting that is on an easel, and the rest of the paintings seem to have been damaged in some way, whether by bugs or just like time and sun, and have a couple that are slashed through. There is a large, seemingly like a drying rack type thing for finished and completed paintings, and a very, very detailed painting of the house. That is the most intact painting in this room. Everything else is in various stages of completion or just decay, and there are more like decayed and moth-eaten paintings in that drying rack to the side there. But no like paints around. Those seem to have been taken from some time ago.
I'll just take pictures and look at them, you know, for the column.
Penny will do her best to stay out of flashbang range.
Great.
So she's like,
I'm gonna need,
blinded in the middle,
because of all the
looking
pictures
shit.
that are being taken, I would need a dex check from Penny
Okay.
and a willpower from you.
Just to avoid being flashbang.
Yeah, 6. Pass.
Fail.
Great.
I've not passed one check
Listen.
yet.
I'm small and speedy. Like, she had way too much coffee before
passed
coming
every
ready
check
for
and
this
then fell asleep.
sleepover.
Fast.
She fucking crushed 2 energy drinks. She's so ready.
I still lost somehow.
So ready to stay awake all
You
night.
passed a check and then you ate food that was bad and failed that one.
No, he passed that
you
one.
passed that
one,
He
too.
passed that.
You passed
Eating the
and
bad
failed.
food
That's
was
right.
my success.
You're fine. You haven't taken damage.
It's true.
You look at the pictures you've taken and the ones that are like kind of mothy and make sense. When you come to the image of the painting of the house, the picture you have taken is different than the picture that you are looking in front of you. In the picture on your camera, this house is painted during a summertime day, sun rays shining down, blue sky with little soft wispy clouds, and in the picture in front of you, it's mid-twilight. And as you look outside, it seems that dark is beginning to fall, and indeed matches the color of the sky outside. And as the two of you notice this and look outside, somehow you notice the tops of the trees directly in your line of vision.
That's not right. Are we on the first floor?
Did you let the door close behind you?
Yeah.
Great. You're in that room now. Move your figures.
And move the room.
And move the room. As
Wow.
the two of you are indeed on the second floor. The vision of the house continues as you stare at this painting longer, and you note that some of the windows begin to illuminate. Lights flicker, and figures move. And as you investigate this painting closer, and try not to think too hard, and as the two of you begin to awaken from your stupor, we move into phase 2 of the evening, which means it's time for a quick little break. So grab your popcorn, grab your blankets. It's time to start our sleepover. See you soon.
Boinks.
And,
Oh, they're dead!
and welcome back.
Yeah, I was like,
We are back and live. As certainly everyone is here and present and not asleep somewhere else in the manor.
As they say, honk
It was just focused on me, and then I saw you do the silly thing, and I had to put it on you.
Yeah.
Do it for the bit. Welcome back to this episode of Mableberry Manor. Indeed, the only episode of Mableberry Manor. As indeed our contestants are competing to make it through the night and find evidence of the supernatural. All of them definitely applied to be here and definitely know the rules by heart and the history of the contest without having to be told. As our two investigative journalists explore this new section of the manor that they find themselves in, we move back to legally distinct Baggy and Doobie Scoop.
Dr. Duberman Schubert. Comma Schubert.
The two of you awake, weary-eyed. By now, time seems to have passed. A fire blazes in the fireplace, the tea long since gone cold, and the clock chimes 9 p.m.
Baggy, wake up. I fell asleep, Doob.
Me too.
I'm kind of hungry.
Me too.
But we should probably find those other people. Why were they here?
Oh, $1
A quadrillion dollars?
quintillion.
That's not a real number.
I know.
Do you know?
You're a doctor. I'd hope so. Come on, let's go find him. And we're gonna get up and we're gonna run right back into the lobby. Question mark?
For sure. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Nope.
Both
That's
of us
not what
or
we're
you?
doing. 4.
Great. So the two of you do indeed make it back to the foyer.
Nice.
I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna go. Hello.
You shout hello
Hello.
out into the dark. As indeed the lights of the second floor have blinked out, it seems the house is turning down for the night and lights have grown dim. And as you stand in this darkened foyer, the sound of silence rings back at you, the echoes of your own voice, muffled only softly by the upstairs carpet. This house is a little bit more imposing in the dark. You hear the sounds of footsteps, maybe, or just creaks. It is an old house. And as the classically dark purples of nighttime fade in, again from legally distinct Mabera.
Babera.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's good.
The two of you sit alone. And I need both of you to make a dexterity check for me.
Oh, that's something that I'm certainly gonna do well
I'm
with.
gonna go ahead and, despite the fact that my score is 15, 17.
17?
Now, as a delivery driver,
Yes, for the door delivery service.
On this one.
I'm just so used to hazards in
sure.
doorsteps. Is this
For sure, this isn't a hazard.
Oh.
No. There's no, perception check into the odds, so it's mostly how fast are you to see this? And Dr. Duberman. Dubert? Duberman.
Schubert Duberman.
Excuse me. Schubert
You
Duberman.
can call me Dude.
Dr. Doob is indeed fast enough to see this. And as the door shuts to the parlor, you see a figure standing above the couches, a large machete in hand, and
Not now, dude.
a
I'm looking
bag
for our
over
friends.
his head.
Baggy. Baggy.
Dude, not now. And I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna look at him.
The door shuts right as Dr. Doob points.
I'm gonna turn. And I'm gonna look over where he's pointing. What do I see?
You see a closed door, and you hear the sound of the grandfather clock finish its chime.
Dude, that's just a clock. And I know that you're afraid of things you don't understand.
Bagman machete.
There's no man with a machete, dude. I'm gonna walk over there Not super confident though. I'm gonna slow my pace and like as I get to halfway down the hall, it becomes like halfway each time. So like slower and slower.
Grabbing onto
Yeah.
the back, trying to hold him back, like.
But I'm gonna make it to the door,
Heels in the ground.
and I'm gonna just go, look, dude, it's nothing, and I'm gonna throw it open, and I'm gonna sprint to the other side of the hall so I can be like 15 feet away from the door as it opens.
So you say, "Look, Doob, it's nothing," and you throw the door open and throw yourself back. And sure enough, there's nothing there.
See, dude, I told you it was nothing. And I'm gonna.
Oh, Baggy, that was a Baggy, that was
Dude,
machete.
you gotta be quiet. I'm gonna peek in.
Go ahead and make a dex check for me.
10.
Great. And that's a pass?
Yeah.
You know, it must have just been a bad dream.
Dude, there's nothing in here. Look. And I'll make my way in. I'll peer behind the couch. I'll touch the walls. There's this doorway over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, look, dude, there's nothing even in the closet. I'll open that door too.
And as you open the door to presumably the closet, standing in front of you is a large, hulking figure with a bag over his head with different red splotches holding a machete high.
And then I think this is where we turn. We're like, and we try to run away.
And you book it.
So which
So they were in that room.
yeah.
Quick, Job, get to higher ground! And we're gonna run upstairs.
And they run back the way of the game upstairs.
Okay.
And from the upstairs, which way are you going? You've got double doors in front of you, or you can take a left or a
we
right.
get to the top and we bonk into each other going opposite.
Yeah, I think this is where we split up.
All right, who's going left? Who's going right?
Oh, jeez.
Left.
All right, go. I'm going to have you both roll a d6.
A 3.
6.
Wonderful. Left, right. And the two of you both run in opposite directions and into different rooms
So
entirely.
you're
Oh,
one
shoot.
floor
I'm
up.
back into
Yeah.
the kitchen.
No, we're a floor above.
Yeah, you're
we're
a
the
floor above.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Dr. Duberman, I said you were going right?
Yes.
Wonderful.
We need like
There's
the
your room.
duplicate version.
And Baggy, you find yourself in the art gallery with these two.
This will be the
With them?
next floor.
Oh.
I
We know where we
burst
are.
in, and I'm just gonna say, "Tall hulking man, run!" And I'm just gonna keep going. Actually, no, I'm not gonna keep going. Of the two of you, who is physically more imposing? I'm
Me.
gonna hide.
Yeah, I'm like maybe 5 feet tall.
I'm gonna
You're
hide.
done.
And if you have a jacket or any kind of like outerwear, I'm gonna try to go underneath and inside there.
So, Humphrey, you are desperately trying to figure out the mystery behind this moving painting. It's got to just be some weird mechanism. You've heard about like some like amusement parks and carnivals that have this type of thing. It could just be a projector somewhere, and you're trying to figure that out because it didn't capture on your camera. Maybe
I want
it
to just
happened during in
can I
between.
remove it?
For sure. And as you attempt to remove, Baggy bursts in, yelling something about a man with a machete, and hides underneath whatever kind of leather bomber jacket you've got on. It smells rough.
It's still better than a dude with the fucking machete.
Indeed. And we're going to come back to the three of you as we just quickly resolve what happens to Dr. Dubert.
Oh, no.
Excuse me, Duberman. Dube, you have run into what seems to just be a storage room.
I'm like up against the wall.
There's thankfully another door that can lead you to somewhere else further in, so that the man with the machete will probably not be the one to find you if you continue on. But you are alone.
Is that door to the left or to the right of where he came in?
That.
That's correct?
Yes.
Okay.
In this room, it seems there are various linens, brooms, towels, a couple of small pots, and generally kind of like a linen and cleaning things closet. They're on shelves. Well organized, clean.
I'm going to take some of the linens to fashion myself a spooky disguise. So
And this
that
is
if
where
I
we get our costumes.
encounter any ghosts, they will see me as one of their own
Indeed.
and not harm me.
For sure.
Or I can alternatively pretend to be a piece of furniture with like a cloth over it.
Possibly the more logical one.
Okay.
That
It's a Swiss
would
Army
come
sheet,
about,
though.
that would
Yeah.
only come about
Me
from
stabbing
me
is less than
hiding
now.
out of fear.
Indeed.
But it's supposed to be a ghost costume.
Yes.
But
It's a
it'll look
Back up.
it'll be me being a piece of inert furniture.
So as you fashion your very
something.
intelligent, very well-made disguise, that's certainly going to keep you safe. We come back to the three of you in the art gallery.
Honestly, scarier than a lot of things. We're gonna encounter.
They're gonna take it off. No, holy shit!
I think Penny would look toward like the door that Baggy came in through.
The door that Baggy came in through was the door that you both came through.
Okay, is the
Oh.
door still open?
I didn't shut it.
You didn't shut it?
Do I see Machete Man?
You look back, no machete man.
Okay. The coast seems to be clear. I don't see a man with a machete. Did you mean like Machete Man, like a creature of the night Machete Man?
I'm gonna
Or-
poke my head out the back of the neck of the bomber jacket first, just to make sure that the coast is clear. So like choking Humphrey a little bit forward,
I'm letting these physics happen.
Turtle.
and then like sneaking back down, and then kind of coming out, and then I'm just gonna say, "It was there. We saw it, and we gotta get Doob. Doob's in trouble." And I'm gonna, I guess, continue my trend of just running. And
Are you running back towards it to?
if the coast is clear now?
I will say, can you give me an enhanced dexterity roll, please?
I could try.
Oh shoot! Is it locked?
That is a 9 to a success.
And go ahead and roll a d6, please.
Oh shit!
That is a 5.
Great. You run forward towards what you see as the best path to evade all detection, which is towards the... Nope. Yep. Which is towards the drying rack.
Okay.
And as you head towards the drying rack, you push on it a little bit, and the door pops open, and a set of stairs leads you up.
So he's going this way?
He is going, so the direction that the yellow guy is pointed, there's technically like a set of stairs that way, behind a secret door.
Oh.
Secret door.
Am I able to finish getting the painting out?
While I'm doing this
Okay.
and moving through this secret space, do I see anybody or anything?
Are you actively looking for anybody or anything?
I think as I like pop through this hidden space, is that ability that I have? Am I like aware that I have it?
No.
No, then I'm just running.
Do you think Baggy would be aware that he has that ability?
No. Too shy.
So we just saw him find a hidden door.
You just saw him find a hidden door.
Okay.
And it also doesn't make sense. Because the windows don't show anything up there, and so it seems like somehow the architecture of this place is fucked.
That's odd. Did he go in?
Yeah, he
Oh,
went-
yeah.
Alright, I'll follow.
He's fully gone. You can follow him up to the stairs, and Baggy, you run up
Doob!
these stairs, and you come to a little hatch in the ceiling above, and as you push it open, you break out into the night air, still technically inside the manor, as you come to the tower. The tower is dilapidated. The room ceiling has caved in. What was once probably a lovely little hideaway for somebody to read some books and relax is now completely ruined. And on each and every available ledge, a crow, just staring at you.
Doob, did they turn you into a crow? And I'm gonna go and try to
Do I
see
hear?
each one of these potentially Dr. Dubert crows. They fly away.
They fly forwards.
Oh,
Towards
like
you?
that.
And as they kind of start to dive bomb you from their perches, you, the interloper within this murder, what do you do?
I am going to shout, boinks. I have no weapons whatsoever. And so is there any kind of cover that I can seek to hide beneath or within?
Back down the door you came from.
That's the only thing I can do. Instead, then, what I would like to do is I would like to sidestep all of these crows at once.
Great.
And I would like to do so not by ducking, but by sidestepping them at impossible angles.
I would love for you to do that and roll a d6.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just quick step off the ledge and then jump back on.
Great.
Defying gravity.
This is a
for
great
second.
shot.
It is a fantastic shot, and as you catch this angle of Baggy moving to the side, I need a dex save from Baggy. Actually, no, let's make this a dex save from Humphrey to catch.
Ooh.
You got this.
I don't got this. I don't got this.
Oh!
Natural 20.
You don't got this. But you do have a stunning picture of crows in flight. A perfectly natural amount of crows in flight in a tower that was probably just where they've been hanging out, and now their territory has been disturbed, and everyone knows crows murder, therefore they're territorial.
That makes sense.
Makes perfect sense, as everything does. And Baggy, you are able to evade attack by these crows, and as they swirl and begin to kind of form a flock above your head, they seem to be gearing up for another dive bomb.
I want to look around. What are they guard? Is there something here that they guard or are guarding?
It seems like you have stumbled upon their home, but go ahead and give me a willpower check. You just keep actively looking, man.
I know. 2 success.
That is a success.
My
Wow.
will of 6.
And as you look around, you see an unnaturally large feather.
I grab it and I run.
You grab it and you run. Where are you running?
I am running. Is there any other doors?
It's just right back down.
Oh,
Oh,
Is
I'm
it
running
mine
right back down.
That's a window, I'm sorry. That room was poorly designed.
oh, okay. So back down.
It was poorly designed in that I did have a tower piece. And
Boys!
then
Seagulls! And I'm going to keep running, and I'm going to run straight down, and then
Dirty
I guess
seagulls.
turn and go out this door.
As he runs, like, can I, if no one else is in the room, can I try to shut the door?
For sure,
To
it's,
keep
it's,
the
a,
crows
it's
out.
a hatch.
Oh, it's a hatch? I
Yeah.
can close the hatch then.
Very nice.
So Penny remained in the art gallery room the whole time, but she has her pen out to, like, looking like she's gonna throw it, guarding the door that apparently the machete man
For
was
sure.
gonna come through. So, basically guarding everyone's back while whatever the fuck happened behind her happened.
The pen
Kind
will
of
literally
frozen.
be in my ear when
You
the sword
hear
out.
some kind of thumping around from the door at the opposite end of the hallway.
The one that he's going into?
No, it's past that. He's still in the art gallery room, yes?
As the chaos unfolds behind me, I think she'll start slowly approaching, because this door is still open, right?
Mhm.
So slowly approaching the thumping, and pen ready.
All right. As Penny approaches the door at the opposite end of the hall with the thumping pen ready, the two of you run back into the art gallery where the painting is now removed from the wall and on the floor.
Can I, put it in my inventory?
You would like to equip the painting?
Yes.
Equip the painting. You are carrying a painting.
Cloak.
Would you like to remove it from the frame? And
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
remove from the
You have
frame
removed
so
it
I can
from the
just
frame,
roll it
and
up.
It is now rolled up and in your inventory.
Yeah.
Fly to crowd.
And I just saw, did I see him run out with a huge feather?
Mhm.
Okay, I guess I'll just follow him because that feather looked peculiar, so.
It's a peculiar feather indeed. And Baggy, are you headed into the hallway, or you've headed north? That's
No,
right.
north. I'm going in a whole new world to try to find Doob, who I just cannot find for the
You
life
just
of me.
cannot find. From deep within your huddle of linen and cloth, you hear the sound of your friend desperately calling your name.
Doob.
I'm gonna kind of back out of this closet, probably accidentally kind of bump
That way?
out. Yeah, there's only one other way, right?
Correct.
This is all the players going, oh no! I fell into a new room. What's there?
It isn't not that. I need Dr. Doob to roll a d6, and Penny, it's 3. It's about the time that you see a white wisp of cloth vanishing into the storage room. From the storage room that you enter, the storage room that Dr.
Excellent.
Doob was previously in.
Ghosts.
I'm 100% seeing a ghost. Is there did the ghost leave behind a fragment of
Maybe
glowing cloth?
ectoplasm.
Yeah.
There's go ahead and give me a willpower. A willpower, yes.
Willpower? Okay, I'm gonna put my dice tower back.
I didn't get any of that food in the kitchen.
That's a natural 20.
I love that number for you.
Yeah.
No, but the room is in disarray.
There's ectoplasm everywhere.
There's ectoplasm everywhere.
Another trail.
There is indeed a trail, and it's leading through the next door. And you can see that there's a little bit of the ghost caught in the doorway.
Okay, so she's gonna try to take the piece and tear it off.
All right. Go ahead and give me a dex check.
Okay. My best skill. A 7 versus 9.
Very nice. You tug, and a piece of this cloth begins to unravel, and you hold in your hands a thread of this ghost. And we go back to Humphrey and Baggy, as Baggy runs through this looking for his friend. You burst into another room. And as I find the appropriate little room, there it is.
The morgue.
Again.
I keep waiting for
which way? This way?
something real messed up.
No.
Yes.
No, you had it right the first time.
Goodness.
Oh, like that?
Let's see which way is the other door facing.
So this door is going this way. And
The door is here and here in this corner.
Gotcha. That's perfect.
Okay.
Actually, no, other way.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait, we flipped ourselves.
Perfect.
Doob? What do we see when we just burst in here?
You burst in, and I think you are just single-mindedly focusing for Doob. Yes?
There are two other things that would draw my attention. One, any kind of food, and the second, I can't mention on stream.
Great. You see none of those three things.
This is after dark.
You see none of those three things. No herbal teas to be found.
Yeah.
All the doobie snacks.
And you, however, Humphrey, following with a little bit more intent, as you are indeed an investigative journalist with a flashbang camera, you see a library. This room has floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, the typical sliding ladder, and a nice little reading desk set up with a large fireplace, a huge comfortable chair, and ottoman that is perfect for settling into. And it seems that next to the comfortable chair, there is a manuscript that is open to one page, and it seems like someone had recently been reading and enjoying something, and no sign of your friend Dr. Doob.
Do you think Doob was reading this manuscript? Can you read it? I'm gonna start looking through the cushions and stuff, but I'm gonna try to insist that Humphrey reads the manuscript.
And as you
read the manuscript.
as you begin looking through the cushions, and as you begin reading the manuscript, you read, honestly, a really good play. It's like the description of the opening scene is so vivid. It feels like you're there, and you also feel like you've seen this play before. It's been adapted multiple times in multiple different movies about two different families that are at odds with one another, and the two idiots that decide to have a relationship and just not tell anybody about it.
What's that story?
Yeah, it's definitely that one. And it ends very poorly, but you're able to kind of flip through and get the general gist of the story. But it's a very old manuscript. It seems like it might be first edition, but hey, it's right there. You don't find supernatural, you could find that.
It's a collector's item.
And I need both of you to give me dex checks, please.
A collector's item
Dex
for a
checks,
collector.
and Baggy can give it to me at enhanced.
Natural 1. Don't need that.
Don't
enhanced.
need
Can I bank
it.
it for later?
No.
What is this? Natural
game.
20.
Wrong game.
It really is the wrong game. I'm so sorry.
It's because I'm just so focused. I'm not actually interacting with the room. I'm really just quick look around and then immediately, Job! And I'm looking through the other door now.
Slippery.
I swear to you, I didn't roll crit damage. I just rolled flat. I could have rolled crit damage, but I don't need to because I got full damage. 12 points of damage, please. First,
Wow,
from your
that's so many.
First from your HP and then from your strength, as one of the bookshelves gets knocked loose in Baggy's haste. That makes sense. You were a bit focused on the play. Mm-hmm. One of the bookshelves gets knocked loose and falls on you, bringing its books and ladder down on top of you.
There's a secret passage behind the bookshelf, and there's probably a hole where the guy.
There's a wall there.
There's probably Old Man Jenkins.
Certainly not Old Man Jenkins nor a portrait of Old Man Jenkins, but there is just kind of a scuff on the wall where it was attached. So it was at one point, now then. Not no more.
In my haste, I want to turn around. I don't see Humphrey, but I see the.
You see a hand sticking out.
And I just go, Hatchet Man! And I'm going to turn and I'm going to run. And I'm going to.
She's dropped.
I think that there's a dude with the machete just trying to chop us up.
For sure.
This guy's arm's sticking out here.
And as you run through the next door, let's see, what's that room like?
I will be the enjoiner. I will bring us all together.
I'm waiting for him
We
to
all just
find
converge
me,
on
and
one
I'm
room.
still dressed up as the ghost. That's gonna be great.
It is actually north.
Oh.
And it's north of the room you're in.
Oh, north of the.
Yeah, so again, this is where design meets.
It's a spooky ghost house.
I take
I burst through the door and I shout, Doob! Doob!
Do I have to make a strength save? Because I
get
lost
out?
hit points? No, because I went down to 0 hit points. So do I need to, like, make a save to see if I take critical damage?
I rolled so high, man.
You're fine. You're crushed, but you're fine.
Okay.
Just leave it. Just leave it. Let it go. I am booning you. I feel bad. Take it.
You think you feel bad? Humpy feels bad.
What do you want to
Sorry,
call
go on.
worse?
Bags, you run into this room, and a beautiful telescope dominates this room, pointing out of the large windows that cover the space. They seem to almost be like kind of curved a little bit to give better access and full view of the night sky, and the windows kind of continue up in a little dome. You're in an observatory of sorts. The floor has some very lovely black tiles that have been painted and have inlays to show the night sky, and a large bookcase that contains various charts and books and a couple of like computer banks, and an older scroll sits on top of a large oak desk. And as you look around for the 3 things you are focused on, go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Okay, and then I have something I really want to do.
Please do.
This is just a regular dexterity check?
It's a regular dexterity check.
8. That's a pass.
It's a pass.
My God.
And as you look around,
Invincible.
you see the flash of a machete as it comes down in front of your face, and you scoot out of the way. Truly a master of escape. And there, the machete
Talk about
man.
a close shave.
So right now,
Mhm.
I see the telescope.
Mm-hmm.
I see the machete man.
Mhm.
There's 2 other things.
Mhm.
What were they?
A beautiful floor, black tile with inlaid constellations,
Okay.
and a shelf with a bunch of different books, star charts, computer banks, as well as a desk in the corner.
Okay. So with this person with the machete trying to chop me off, I do see that there's one more door.
Mhm.
I'm running away from you. What
You're
else can
running
I
away
do?
from him.
I
Great.
turn and I run and I scream out, Machete Man! And I'm going to burst through this door.
And you burst through that door. There it is.
I just imagine that there's like a continuous echoing of choo, choo, machete man.
Whoever's downstairs is hearing a lot of footfalls. For
There's
sure.
so much running. And you rush through that door, and you arrive into the center room of the upstairs. It has double doors at one end and a gorgeous 4-poster bed. And are you shutting the door behind you?
No. Well, will they be able to see me directly when I go through the door?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going
You're
to
just
slam
straight
the door shut and then
Great.
slide under the bed to hide.
And you slide under the bed to hide. Give me a dex check for that, and we will get back to you.
I'm trying to go into the trope so much. 9.
Perfect.
Success.
Well hidden.
Well, I'm trying for a lot of dexterity. I have a 15 for dex.
That's
So
fair.
but I've also rolled really well.
Yeah.
Well, poorly, but well for this.
Well and poorly. Dr. Dude. Dr. Duberman. Dr. Schubert Duberman.
Dude.
You are swaddled in your disguise, making your way through the hallways. And as you step through that door, you said you had a 3 on your d6?
Yes.
Beautiful. For you. This is good for you.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Phew.
It's always a question when the DM says, good. It's like,
Ah, good.
for whom?
Like this or like this?
Yes.
This.
Yeah. Perfect.
And you enter a mid-sized bedroom. It's seen better days. You kind of hear the scuttering of rodents as they dive for cover. The butler's somewhere allergic to garlic. The bed is kind of crumpled and sagging. The windows are broken a little bit. A cool night's air comes through. But no baggie. You do, however, feel a tug from behind, and you notice that parts of your disguise are caught in the door and underneath, and something is tugging at you.
I yank on it and pull away, and then there are 2 ways out, left and right.
Yep.
Here and here.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna yank away and then run to the right.
Hell yeah. Perfect. We gotta run further away.
Oh, sorry. It's back the way you came or to the left. That's a
Then
window.
I'm gonna run to the left.
You could run out the window.
I want that quintillion dollars.
The Assassin's Creed hot
I want a chunk of that
where you
quintillion.
die.
You want some of that good quintillion?
Yeah, because you know how many doobie snacks you can get with that?
So many doobie
At
snacks.
least one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is one
one
doobie snack.
really big one.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The dubious of snacks.
Yeah. The one
In
that's like,
dubiously.
they've got it in like a special case and it's got the lights on it and stuff and it's like
You have
the
to wear
size of
gloves
a
to
fucking-
hold it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the size of a fucking
This is where we come to you
ostrich.
using your mind.
Okay, so use mine.
I'm using my mind.
You're using the power of your mind, as that is a hallway. But you find yourself in yet another different room.
Here, I'm just gonna take this little guy for now.
Just like a little guy. He's just a little guy.
Just slice that in there.
There's comfortable furniture, a large couch, some like fancy looking bottles that were like poured out and thrown about the room. So it's covered in broken glass and there's not liquid. It's kind of stiffened up and it seems to happen a while ago. There's a bar over in one corner and there's just smashed glass everywhere. And as you kind of burst through into the room, still no sign of Baggy, but there is one door that you haven't tried yet in here. But before we get to that, I will need a dex check from you to hold on to the string.
No. Success!
Baggy, you are
Impossible.
no longer covered.
Ooh. On my way
Revealed.
out, can I grab the other sheet off of this bed? And now I'm hiding under the cover.
He reloaded his blanket.
Blanket reloaded, and you feel as you are holding on, the spirit at the other end go limp.
I'm gonna basically like investigate the cloth to see if it's like if it was possessed or if it was like it's truly a piece of like a ghost that I'm now holding.
How are you making that check?
I'm gonna look really hard at it and see if it's glowing.
Great. It's not.
The spirit left it. It must be around here somewhere, and she's gonna investigate the room to see if she can see if it's rehaunted something else in here.
All right, so you move to the next room, and as you move through, dilapidated bedroom, you say hi to the rats. I'm like, yeah, whatever, he's still here. And Still no ghost. But you do see kind of an unraveled, like, piece of old linen cloth on the ground. It's shed its skin.
Dang it! So close.
And as you, Dr. Doob, rush into this next room, Baggy, you hear the heavy footfalls. And you shudder as this machete man enters the bedroom. You stay quiet. And you see that this machete man is indeed an ethereal machete man, as you see the white telltale sign of ghostly movement as it brushes up against the bed. And you hear its heavy breathing that sounds almost like panting. And you see ectoplasm begin to fall from its gruesome bag head. Go ahead and make a willpower check for me, please.
17. It's a failure. Will 6.
You cower in fear. Humphrey! You eventually extricate yourself from knowledge
Knowledge.
and find yourself alone in this library.
Can I take a short rest to regain some hit points? Am I able to do that? Or do I need to be somewhere, I don't know, not here?
You get a sense that if you stay here much longer, the books may attack.
Oh, okay.
You've been
let's
attacked
see.
once by knowledge.
So there's only really the way out. Either the way we came in or the way out, which is the way that he went. Is that door open?
The door's open.
Okay, I guess I'll just limp through.
You limp through and into the observatory. And you see these beautiful black tiles on the floor.
No hatchet man in here.
No hatchet man in there. Silver inlay showcasing the constellations. And as you look at the floor, you feel yourself begin to fall a little bit. You sink. And it draws you in. Go ahead and give me a willpower check.
Are you gonna eat my floor?
Success!
Nice.
Did it!
Nice.
I passed
Off the
a
fucking-
check!
Off the wall.
Off the wall. And as the other shell
do it?
falls, no. And as you
He's the one that's dropping trees on you, not me!
You hit my girlfriend. And as you look into the abyss does not stare back. You just took a heavy fall, and now you're feeling a little unsteady on your feet, and you look back up into the night sky, and you remember the painting moved. Maybe with this floor being as, like, dark as it is, that also doesn't seem normal. Maybe it's some kind of reflection from another projector system. You think to pull out your map. Painting. Is that the telescope?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Let's
Let's get a quick battle cam check.
diesel telescope.
This is where we're at, folks. We don't know where we are.
We're going for
30%
Other
of this
galaxies.
manor's like mass by weight is that telescope.
And Humphrey, you think to pull out the picture of the manor. And as you do, you see illustrated figures kind of moving about in the dark. You see one kind of waving from the first floor. You see another one kind of hunched over a bedside. And with that bedside, underneath, some sort of dark entity cowering underneath. And you see another one in kind of a confused bed up on the second floor with you, staring back and forth, hovering above the floor. All this you see in the painting. It seems to move and change as you focus on it. You can get views of the house that don't make sense.
Okay. Is that it?
And that's what you see.
So
Unless you're looking for something else.
So you're saying that next to me in the room next over, I can see like the bedroom, the figure in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that seems really spooky. Is that door open?
Nope.
Okay. Can I like get my camera ready?
Mm-hmm.
Open the door. Bang!
All right. You open the door. Roll a d6 for me.
Which one of you is getting flashbang?
You're a former
5.
It's the real reason why it's called the room.
And as you open this door,
like staring wide-eyed.
Oh no.
I'm thankful.
Oh, I found the industrial sex dungeon.
it is surrounded on all sides.
The
walls,
ISD.
The walls are metal. I hate all of you.
Cara, if you put the industrial sex dungeon in the house, we're gonna go there. And the doors
If you
will be
build
there.
it, they will come.
Literally.
Oh, yes.
Why do you have to say it like that? Very serious.
They said there was a lot of
episode.
moaning coming from this house. The sound of chains.
A lot of ectoplasm.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
You got it. It's just
We
eyes
might
wide
have to
shut.
put this in the
Tom
After
Cruise is
Dark.
in the basement with a machete. It's a kink.
It's getting weird, dude.
And as you non-consensually move to the ISD, you find yourself in an enclosed vault. Different safety deposit boxes open. It's been looted. There's one big heavy vault door to one side, and it seems like 2 separate doors, both metal, leading off into different sections. So you have 3 possible exits. One of which is probably a little bit more sturdy than the others.
Okay.
But you are alone.
Uh,
And as
so-
the door shuts behind you, if you let it shut. Do you let it shut?
yeah, sure. So
You're
I
stuck there now.
I step through, and I'm just like looking at my map because I'm just kind of curious. So I'm not like paying attention. Just I walk through and I look at the map and see if like am
You see
I
the
on
light
the map?
in the observatory goes out.
Oh, do any lights light up?
No light lights up.
Curious. I turn around. Door's closed.
Ooh.
And Humphrey finds himself in the industrial sex dungeon. Well, indeed.
Lucky.
That's where the speakeasy is. And Dr. Doob, you find yourself in the master bedroom. A beautiful 4-poster bed, no baggie to be
Joins
seen,
The ISD.
but you can put yourself in the same mini room as Baggy, as I'm sure you've all figured out.
All right. Am I still being followed by the machete man?
You were never being followed by the machete
Yeah, I
man.
was. They pulled off my hideout.
Yeah.
As far as
Oh,
you know, you've lost that machete, man.
All right. I'm gonna jump on the bed and hide under this cover that I have.
You feel the machete man creep onto the bed, and his massive weight.
And I'm like
causes a
on
dip.
top of the bed with my blanket over me, and I'm just like,
You hear his hoarse breathing as this figure just takes the time to taunt you. What are you rolling there?
This is too much for Baggy. Baggy is overwhelmed by the assault on his senses, and so there's one. Is there another door here that has not been explored yet?
For you, yes.
I run. I run into presumably the industrial sector.
So you run into what Joe thinks is going to be the industrial sex dungeon. It is not.
Not the
Good.
ISD.
The room you run into is the same room that currently houses just an
how do you
empty
get out from under
hallway.
the bed, though?
Oh, like this one?
Before you get in there, how do you get out from under the bed?
Dr. Doom, as you are sitting on the bed, cowering and huddling, is your face covered?
Yeah, I'm like
Just the nose out.
like face in pillow, like under the sheet that I brought in, fucking like,
but like tail and butt still sticking out.
fucking
The back of your white lab coat, is it
Yes.
exposed?
This is very important to the story.
back of the white lab coat is not exposed because it's the
So
the
your
full
face
sheet,
is
but my
covered.
Face is covered. Yeah.
Great, so you don't see this.
No.
You hear what sounds like the rush of a spirit move from underneath the bed and out into the world.
But like this spirit is like wearing sneakers because you hear it like scrape on the floor.
Yeah, the squeak of chains, his chains squeak, and the sound of more rats as they just kind of hustle and go, "Ah!"
I hold everything in.
This ghost seems to know your name.
Door.
You also hear the sound of your friend Baggy in trouble. Moving away from you.
Do I have any more?
Where are
duty
you
stars
going,
to get me
Miss
through
Penny
this?
Farthing?
So, do I hear the yells of doom?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So, hearing that one of the other people trapped in this mansion is right on the other side of the door, is going to attempt to open the door to beat up once again.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity.
Do I see the door starting to open?
It's definitely going to start rattling.
I'm gonna try to hold it shut.
It does. I rolled a 5, so I would pass my dexterity check.
So you like grab the door handle, and it kind of rattles in your hand as you feel resistance from the other side.
Dang it! Pizza Man, are you okay?
And you hear the sound of somebody familiar. Go ahead and give me let's call this an enhanced willpower because you have heard Penny's voice multiple times before.
1.
You hear the sound of the weird short little journalist lady.
Oh, weird short little journalist lady! And I'm gonna let go of the door, but like probably right when you try to open it, so it just like swings wide open.
Penny, give me a dex check.
That's a pass. It's a 7.
All right. You see Penny in just the most comical wheelback that you've ever maybe seen, and it kind of breaks through the fear a little bit because it looks funny because she's like wheeling her arms. There's a lot of like show into it and a lot of
Pens flying all over the place.
My glasses.
a little bit, yeah.
So seeing that, I'm just gonna go,
Just like that.
Boinks! Penny! You can't be running all over the place. We gotta find Duke. Come on! I'm gonna grab Penny by the arm and
Give me a dex check.
3.
All right. You attempt to grab Penny by the arm, and she kind of wheels out before you can close a hand on her.
But I'm not waiting. I gotta find Duke. I'm running.
And did you close the door behind you?
No,
when you ran
never,
through?
never.
Great.
Canonically.
You, Penny, look through the door that Baggy has come from as he runs back the way you came from. And you see the ghost sitting on the bed. You know that the weeping widow had been here before, and you think you found her. She's sitting on the bed, and this is your chance to get back at her.
I'm gonna huck a pen.
And as you huck a pen, Doob, you hear the sound of Baggy running away and the sound of something entering. It's quiet and soft on the floor. Do you look?
No.
You throw your pencil and you see it just pass through this ghost on the bed. And you can straighten up. What do you do?
Did it hit me?
I found it!
And you hear the sound of Penny triumphant.
And then she's going to like look through her stuff and realize she has like no way to categorize the catalog that this ghost exists. She came wildly unprepared. She's looking through her bag and it's just crumpled papers and pens, nothing else.
If I heard Penny's voice, I would like peek out from under the cover.
And you see the weeping widow pulls back her veil and reveals this fucker.
Ow!
Oh,
Dang it! I thought you were a ghost.
Oh, you're a machete man.
And
What?
Go ahead and give me a willpower check, Dr. Doob.
Oh.
damn it. I would have had it if I didn't get a -4 right at the start. It's fair.
Man, are you glad to see her?
Your friend just ran past me looking for you.
Where'd he go?
It's around the corner there.
Where's the machete man?
Where's the Hubert man?
Where's the machete man?
What are you talking about? I've never seen a machete man in my life. No, just your friend ran by me. That's it.
I'm gonna run.
Oh my god.
And
There was a ghost somewhere though.
And as always, they run through the hallway. And it's at that moment, Penny, that you hear every man leaves me. And you look over and the weeping widow sits on the chair in the corner. She looks up and is like, "Oh, you bitch!"
You.
And we get back to that. Alone in the industrial sex dungeon, also known as the vault.
That ship sailed.
There's like a vault is like labeled as like scratched and really poorly underneath.
Sex.
Come on in.
What are you guys gonna do when you find the actual dungeon?
This is the vault.
There are 3 doors, and you are behind closed ones of all of them. What are you doing?
So I took a picture of the room, like, I look at the picture. Does it look as the room is?
It looks as the room is decrepit and in disrepair. No valuables to speak of that you could possibly take with you. But something you do note is you are in an enclosed vault. These things are generally airtight, and you see no vents.
Okay. I instinct would just be like, I'm gonna open the door I came from and walk through and expect to go through the same room that I came from.
Okay, roll a d6, please.
I love the fact that we're having like the most slapstick comedy adventure, and then like he's actually having a horror movie.
By design.
The horror movie experience is also primarily like I lock myself in a very real place where I could very real die.
After a book couple takes him out.
Yeah.
I would just fully take that vault away from there, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
somewhere
we figured
else.
that out now.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you found the vault.
And you open the door to a laboratory. You see a rack of different brains on shelves, fitted with seemingly like oscillating eyepieces that could connect to some computer base. You see they have different forms of like body armor that they can be fitted into, and at the end a figure in a lab coat. And as you take the picture and you look in your camera, you have evidence. One piece of evidence. As antennae begin to poke up from behind the figure in the lab coat and twist around as eyes look back at you. And you are currently in pursuit of freedom as you go back to the international sex dungeon.
Ooh, it's international.
It is now.
See, I thought the eye was.
There's a foreigner out there.
Oh, fair enough.
The alien within your gates.
In your sex dungeon game.
Ghosts and aliens? I didn't sign up for this.
You certainly didn't, and as you run after your best friend who's making his way, leaving the doors wide open for you to follow through. Baggy, how far are you running?
I think at this point it's really just kind of become like blind. Like I'm just trying to find him, so I'm listening. If I hear, obviously I'm going in that direction.
Okay.
But if I don't, I am going randomly asterisk, and the asterisk would say, I'm trying to go into doors that I don't think that I've gone into yet.
All right. So you kind of go through those doors. I would say give me a dexterity check just to see how far you get. How far above your...
1.
You get so far, man. You flee. You fly through this upstairs, and you see the other door that you went into. You see double doors that you recognize the shape of. You remember that's where the bedroom is. That's where the ghost was.
Yeah, not going there.
Not going where the machete man is. And you see the only way through is down. So you got to go back down to the first floor. And you end up back down there, and you see that the only other rooms you haven't been in are the ones that go under the stairs and to the left, and the door built into the stairs. And I will let you, Joe, figure that out while I have you give me a dexterity check to see if you catch up to him.
Do I get enhanced using my, I'm trying to hunt down my best buddy?
Do you have something in there that gives that to you? Yes or no?
The part about
I would say yes.
Because we did vibe for a while before. I could probably
For sure.
track that.
I mean, Baggy has a certain herbal smell to him that is very identifiable, and he's also leaving a wake of garlic farts.
Julie Scoop!
I got
You're probably the stinkiest man right now. Between stress, sweat, the garlic, and smoking.
You eventually, I think you catch up to him as he's running down the stairs, and you look up as you put your hand on the door to the underneath the stairs, and you see your best friend come down the stairs, swaddled in a white cloth. The head of your beloved friend, Dr. Doob.
Doob! And I'm going to scoop him up in a big hug.
big jump. Yeah, I'm jumping into the arms.
And I'm going to take 2 more turns. I'm going to keep running downstairs.
And you feel yourself whipped up as the two of you run down into the basement. Baggy takes you down into the cellar, and as you run through,
we'll be safe here, Doob.
I thought I was gonna die.
Go ahead
Not
and
on my watch, Doob.
go ahead and roll me a d4.
D4.
Ooh.
Getting fancy out here.
I'm seeing how many rooms you're going through.
3.
You burst open into one room
We're
and you
flying.
see a cot on the floor, a bunch of shelves with canned and shelf-stable food. You bank that for later because that's where more food is, and I bet they have some snacks in here that look pretty
feel
good.
like this is like one of those things where we do the Scooby-Doo stop and probably
Oh, for
grab
sure.
it.
I'm just saying you get all the way to the
Okay,
next
yeah,
room
yeah.
and you still...
Skid to
It's
a
like the
stop.
skid.
Oh, yeah.
And as you skid through a boiler room where all the heating elements are, you move into like a tool room where all the tools are kind of like rusty and decayed. You immediately whip yourself back and head back to that fallout shelter.
Ooh, fallout shelter.
Indeed.
Okay.
And you hear off in the distance the sounds of thumping from some metallic sound, but other than that, pretty okay.
Secure the area.
We have to go get the food.
You're in the room with the food back. You're in the fallout shelter again. That's where the cans are, shelf-stable food. You've got, looks like some bags of chips.
Secure
Cot?
the area. Secure the area!
I'm gonna start grabbing all the food off the shelf.
I'm locking shutting the door that we came in and making sure we're secure, and then I'm eating food.
As Dr. Doob secures the area and the two of you begin to chow down because indeed,
It's been
herbal
so
tea makes you
long.
hungry.
It's
It's been
been
so long.
I didn't
It's-
eat any of
And we
the
slept.
humans.
Yeah, it's almost
I
midnight
only
now.
had a couple, all of the doobie snacks.
Yeah, careful with that.
The doobie scoops.
The dubious snacks.
Doobie doobie doobs.
I did not have the dubious snacks because I didn't eat the foot.
One could call that not the
Now,
doobie snacks.
in this room, obviously there's food, there's like survival equipment. Is there any kind of like paranormal survival equipment?
I would say that requires some kind of investigation, which would be willpower, and the two of you can do that if you're both
Yeah,
trying to
I'll
loot
help.
the room and see what's in there.
Quick, Doob! Find something to fight back against the machete man!
Okay.
9, which is a fail. No, 6, which is a pizza.
Yeah.
Well, pizza.
Can I sniff out something good?
Yeah,
For sure, you can take an enhance to that.
Because I need it. Woo! 2.
Very nice. So Baggy, you pull out a box. It kind of looks like a pizza box.
Oh boy!
And as you open it to find a pistol pizza. You're welcome, Joe. Happy birthday.
I'm gonna gently take it out. So Baggy, do not do this. Baggy takes it and just goes, is it real? And like looks straight down the barrel, like has no idea how to actually functionally use a weapon.
Mm-mm.
Poor trigger discipline, like finger right against the trigger, and he's gonna just hold it in front of him as he goes.
Great. The pistol is a D6 weapon.
Nice. Actually, I'm gonna hold it sideways to make it more accurate.
Dr. Doob, your nose a little bit more sensitive. You are able to scent out the smell of explosive. And you open
On the armory.
you open a
On the
crate
rocket.
with indeed a few grenades in them. These are D10s and area attacks.
Spicy meatballs.
Yeah, dude, just like a spicy meatball. Remember, you gotta cook those before you throw.
I also forgot to give you your fallout shelter. Here's your fallout shelter.
Damn.
Ooh, follow
Yeah.
Where is it? It's like
At the bottom of the cellar stairs. So this is
so like the cellar stair goes this way.
yeah.
Okay, so like
You got your
kind of
upper
like
floor,
there.
Your ground floor and your cellar stairs.
2 D10s.
And there is technically another door in there. It just didn't make it onto the illustration.
But it doesn't matter that there's another door because we're in a fallout shelter. We have supplies. We have everything that we need to survive the night.
And you have easy access back up to the foyer to get up and out of the house.
And we have 2 pieces of evidence so far. I claim. There.
What are the 2 pieces you're claiming?
Who knows?
Yeah,
We
we
saw
know.
Ha!
the ghost,
Damn.
the machete man.
I have
we
2
saw the
physical
machete.
pieces of evidence that I can present in my hands. Well, in and around my hands.
Penny. You stare into the ghostly form of the weeping widow, a banshee condemned to suffer in the manor's halls. As indeed, when the 2 of you competed last time in year 16, during the themed night, she fully believed that it was show up with your Gone with the Wind outfit, and you just showed up in your normal work clothes. And as everyone made fun of her and has called her the Weeping Widow, because indeed every guy leaves her, Michaela just kind of looks back at you and says, "You gave me that awful name, and now everyone calls me the Weeping Widow every time they come in here, and they keep looking for me, and you're gonna rat me out!"
Of course. All you do is sit in the corner and cry. That's why everyone keeps leaving.
I'm stuck in this horrendous outfit! Look at me, it's so poofy!
Why did you wear it?
It was Gone with the Wind theme!
No, it wasn't! Oh my god. Now I've lost all track of where I was.
And as all the doors are indeed closed again, Penny,
Dang it.
and as Michaela is stuck in this room and cannot leave,
Ugh.
this is going to begin phase 3 of the night, as 3 paranormal encounters have officially been had. So we're going to take our break. And when we come back, we're going to see if our players survive the night, or if indeed the supernatural wins out. See you soon. And welcome back to Mableberry Manor, this 29th annual sleepover. As indeed our contestants are in a bit of a bind. Some of them have found a very safe place to stay with weaponry and food and are set to eke out the night. And certainly nothing can go wrong with somebody blocking the only path out of the cellar. And another person trapped inside the international sex dungeon. And the fourth person just totally disconnected from everyone else in reality. And this mortal plane.
Oh.
Yes.
It's fine.
Now,
It's me and the widow.
we're gonna come back to the person in the most trouble. Humphrey.
Oh.
Alright,
You hear behind you what sounds like as like tentacles move across a floor. Oh, nice. And you hear. Damn. Sit down, Dan. No battle maps. You hear the sound of something wet and tentacle-like lean against the door. What are you doing?
is there anything... Did this door open in or out? Like, did I swing it open or do I swing into the room?
You swung into the new room.
Okay. I want to leave this room and just run. You said there were 2 other doors and
Yep.
one was sturdier?
There's a vault door and there's a regular door.
Okay. The vault door is, from looking at it, can I tell if it's locked?
No.
Nope. Okay. Then I'm just gonna try to move to the other door.
All right.
Because it looks... Because... what the fuck am I gonna do with the vault door?
What the fuck are you gonna do with the vault door? And as you open the regular door, you move into a refrigerated other section of the vault. Good thing they kept this one behind locked doors because this is where the prime cuts of meat are. And as you look at indeed Long Pig, you see the butcher section, the meat locker of Mableberry Manor.
Thanks, I hate it.
And as you hate indeed the various different sausages, the very long porcine figure of a very large hog, a side of beef, a side of man, you take in like the giant chicken that seems to have grown a second head. You see all these various cuts of meat, the not deer, everything that you could possibly think to ingest is here. And you've got meat hooks in front of you, an alien to your back, and a vault door.
So there's no other way out of here?
Nope, that is a dead end, friend.
Okay.
I hope so.
My mind breaks, and as reflex, I take a picture of the room, and if the only other way out is through the vault door, then I'll try to go and, like, open the vault door.
All right, you run back out, and you go to the vault door, and you attempt to open it. You put a hand on either side, and you get ready to push it open. You can feel resistance, but you think with enough elbow grease, it could turn.
Oh my god.
And as I say those damning to Vincent words, go ahead and give me a strength check. Wow, that was violent.
No.
Natural 20!
And Vincent,
Literally the opposite of what I needed.
Humphrey,
Wrong.
as you roll so well for D&D, and indeed we are not playing D&D, you feel
Gummy lobsters.
a glistening... Oh, damn.
Would you like some?
I would love some. As you feel a glistening tentacle wrap its way around your neck, you hear the sound of buzzing and gloop, and you hear in your mind the sound, "Come, friend, let me show you the stars." And you black out. Now, the fun thing about Mableberry Manor is if you
Got a
die...
wheel.
You got a wheel?
No.
Good. We're going to use that. The fun thing about Mableberry Manor is that you get to come back. So, Vincent, you keep your name. You have a new strength stat. You can keep your... I'm going to say you can keep either your dex or your will and re-roll HP and your other stat that you choose not to keep.
Ah.
What's your
And
name?
you do get to keep your equipment.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna keep my will and reroll my dex.
Great.
Can I borrow some d6s?
Yeah. I just looked at your new
Yeah.
career.
I have thoughts.
New what?
I am the most dexterous, what I am. And one more.
I think he's
Okay.
a zombie, dude.
Alright, so I reroll my stats and my HP, and I have my stuff. Anything else?
That's all.
Okay.
Humphrey, you awaken and you hear the dulcet tones of your new best friend. I'm just gathering a bunch of like-minded individuals who want to come with me to the stars. I've put you in a special blend of Kool-Aid that we can keep you in. It'll keep you pickled. And the pickling process extends your life and makes you able to come travel the dimensions with me. One thing to note, though, if they discover my laboratory, they will murder me, and I won't be able to keep up your pickle solution. So we do have to keep this place a secret. So if you do decide to wander the mansion, I would ensure that anyone else you find just join you in a pickle solution. You do have this lovely body, and indeed, you do. You kind of look down with your new eyes that are attached to your jar, and you see a lovely robotic body. It can do things that you can't. So you do have enhanced strength, but only for certain tasks, which is why your strength score is what it currently is at. And so you are now free to move about the cabin.
The cabin?
Yes.
Oh, the cabin.
And as you look about this laboratory, you indeed see that some of the piping is of a different make that seems more attuned to somebody with tentacles. There are more knobs and levers than there are things like keyboards with fine manual dexterity. It seems like robotic arms have also been developed for this creature who tells you his name is Bob. And as Bob the alien from outer space guides you through the different apparatus of your body, you learn how to maneuver a little bit. We come back to Baggy and Dr. Dube. Certainly nothing weird about you guys. As you're hanging out in this fallout shelter, we are in phase 3. And you prepare to lock it down. And well, tell me, did you lock down both doors, or just the one in front of you?
The one that we came in.
Yeah, just the one in front of us.
Great. I love that for me.
Yeah.
Well, the one that we came in from is the one that's
Going up the stairs.
and
You came down from the first floor, and then you went through. So, do you have the stairs open, or do you have the?
the one that we entered.
Nothing's open, but we haven't locked or at least investigated the door that goes beyond.
You ran through, and then you skated back.
Oh, right. So then I guess that door's...
I
Which
just
door did
came
you
in
walk
from
in?
the basement.
You were being carried.
Yeah. So you came through. So we ran through a boiler room, another room, and then we were like, wait, but there is food, and we backtracked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Here's the boiler room.
So
control
then
room.
I would have shut the door
Sorry.
behind us.
Okay.
Like
And then the
the
stairs.
one that we first went in, but not the one that we came in from the
And
second.
so the stairs
time.
are still open.
Yeah, the ones ahead of us. Yeah.
So you guys are down here.
We're,
And so
it's
as
like
you
here.
guys begin to like munch on chips after your pistol pizza appetizer, which is indeed only like
I'm still just like holding this pistol, to be very clear, just like holding it.
for sure.
Pointing it sometimes at like Dube, sometimes at myself.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just
Scratching my
mouthful
head.
of food, just like holding my 2 spicy meatballs.
Indeed. You hold your spicy meatballs, just kind of like digging your
They're
face into a bag of
grenades.
chips. And indeed, you find like sometimes it's actually better to do it that way. You have a lot of dexterity in your fingers, but you know, sometimes just a tongue is better. And as you two chow down, you hear thumps on the stairs. Something is coming down.
Did you hear that? Sorry, I'm like in silence. For accuracy.
And as you look up, Machete Bagman.
I unload the entire clip, just as much as I can into this individual.
All right,
And
go
if,
ahead.
No center of mass, but like in no way am I. There's no rules of engagement here. I don't look at the face. I don't confirm the identity. The entire magazine into this individual at like 15 feet.
So it's a dexterity check for a ranged weapon.
How far away are they? Are they like?
Baggy plays
They're
a lot
like at the
Call
foot of the stairs now.
Is that enhanced?
No.
Okay.
Do you think
7.
Call of Duty means that you're a good shot?
7 versus success by 8.
Great.
After that, I want to run up and push them out of the room, throw one of the grenades, and shut the door.
Wait.
Yeah, you heard right. You don't need to confirm it. We're throwing a grenade.
No, I heard that, but who are you pushing out of the room?
The bagman.
Baggy or Bagman?
Bagman, machete man.
Unfortunate naming structure.
Yeah. Machete man.
Okay.
Hey, you didn't think your villain was going to get one shot by a stoner and their dog, did you?
So I will say, you are able to make the hit, and go ahead and roll your damage. That's a d6.
All right. This is the one that I want to roll high. So let's see a 6 dice from Tina. That's a 3. It's average. We'll take it.
All right. And you watch as your bullets kind of like ping off this guy's pecs. Because indeed, he's massive. He's built.
Damn.
And you do see like one kind of like graze his shoulder a little bit. And as he like kind of looks a little down and confused, you give an opening to your friend Dr. Doob to push him back through the door. He falls back on the stairs, and Dr. Doob lobs a grenade. Go ahead and give me a dex check. This is to do both.
Is there any way that I could help?
I would say the fact that he's not able to like get a hit on this guy
Fair enough.
is you helping.
That's fair.
That's
Hell
an
yeah.
8.
Very nice. Go ahead and roll your d10 of damage. So I'm assuming you're just lobbing a grenade and not both.
Yeah, just the one.
Just the one.
Yeah, you want to keep the other one.
Shutting the vault door
Just
so
put
we
a
don't
clip
get
into
hit
this
by
guy and then a
glass.
grenade.
Freaking measure. Fire in the hole!
That's how that works.
What's the 1 on the die? Is that a 1? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1.
So one.
That
And
Damn.
as you shut this door and you hear a little from the probably a little bit expired grenade, as it does go off, you do hear a horrific as this guy tries to beat out what you think must be fire. He is just wearing a burlap sack on his head.
Nice.
So you seem to have done at least emotional damage.
I'm going to grab the knob and I'll be like,
Emotional
dude, quick, throw the next one. I'm gonna count down.
Wait,
so
give me your phone!
So I'll do my phone. And then I'll go 3, 2, 1. Ah!
Take a picture of it.
This is an impaired text.
We're
Be
doing
careful that you don't throw the phone. Keep.
Why would you say that? Oh, I don't even want to watch.
I've tried this maneuver before, where you throw one thing and hold something else.
Sorry, Jim.
What'd you roll, friend?
I got a 10 and a 17.
And as you throw the phone at this creature and hold on for dear life with the grenade, thank God you didn't take the pin out. That would have been a natural 20. You watch as your phone just pings off of this guy's head, and as you see
And
an ember
I'm
kind of begin to die
plugging
from
my ears, waiting for the explosion.
showcasing a hideously burned eye staring back at you, all afire. You slam the door back shut, I assume.
Do I see this grenade?
Yeah, he's still holding it. You watched your phone hit him.
Do I have enough time to grab the grenade and throw it?
Give me a dex check.
I'll do that. Natural 20.
Oh no.
Let's see.
What did you say happened? What happened?
You watch as the machete man stands back up, raises his machete high, and brings it down on you for 1 point of damage. Outrolled real bad.
I'll take that. Oh, that's okay. So did I.
And this machete man is in the room with you. So now what we're going to do is we are having a little bit of an initiative off.
Oh boy.
So, Humphrey, I'm going to say that you act on the next round, and go ahead and roll. So you've got a little bit of a delay, only because you're learning to use your body.
Choke him out.
And we're going to have everyone else roll initiative.
Is low or high bad?
It's try to roll under dexterity, basically.
Oh, okay.
Anyone who rolls under acts before the masked machete man, and one who rolls above acts after.
Oh, I see.
I rolled over.
Over?
16.
Is that over your dex or under?
That is over my dex.
Over, under. And go ahead and roll anyways.
Under.
Great. So you act on the next round. You've got a little bit of time holding your phone as you wait for an explosion to go off and realize nothing's happening.
Whoops.
And as Baggy paws at your hand and you hear him groan in pain, what do you do?
I bite that motherfucker's arm.
You bite that motherfucker's
the
arm.
machete arm.
Yes, not your friend's, not Bag's arm. You bite Bag's arm.
It's important to clarify the distinction.
It really is. And as your jaws open wide, your canine teeth just sink in. Go ahead and give me a damage roll.
And that's just
Just roll your damage. For melee for into the odd, you just straight roll.
Even if you can't kill him, the infection.
What's the damage? Is D6?
Because this is a human
He's
bite.
got something.
Human
Oh, okay.
bites.
Oh, I see.
that's 4.
All right, very nice.
Or
And,
sexy
I'm
bite
not
damage.
letting go.
More than the
and you're
grenade.
not letting go. All right.
Of the weapon arm.
He succeeds. So unfortunately, he does shake you off.
Okay. But
Do you lift the mask, or does the mask unhinge?
Sure.
So many questions.
And then we come to Masked Machete Man. Now he has 2 opponents to choose from. One who bit him and actually did damage, but also threw a cell phone at him. So he's not entirely sure what to do. And the other one, who's started along, he is at a little bit of a loss. So he's going to look between the two of you. And he's going to stick with his original intended opponent. He's going to slash out at you. And Baggy, you take 6 points of damage. Hit point first, and then strength.
how you doing, Baggy?
I'm not doing great. Let's do some 4 more. Okay. I'm still fine. I'm okay.
You're okay. You're okay. And that brings us to the 2 of you, Baggy and Penny. Because you rolled high, you share initiative. You can decide who goes first.
Please, go ahead.
After arguing with Michaela, and sometime in that argument, she was complaining about how Michaela doesn't have enough things in her room. Penny's going to try to figure out where everyone has gone.
Great.
So, damn it. I don't.
You look under the bed, not there.
You rolled enhanced, yes?
I did.
Damn.
I rolled like shit. And I have no idea. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the fastest track back to the main floor, just see if I could hear anything.
For sure.
So
So that is what you do during your turn. You move back down to the first floor. Baggy, what you doing?
So for me, Scoob
Nope. Yes.
Doob has just bitten this guy. This guy is trying to stab at us. Just stabbed him pretty good. I still have the pistol.
You still have a pistol.
Still have ammo.
You said you emptied the entire clip.
Empty the entire clip. Ugh. I am going to attempt to...
Get another slice.
I'm going to attempt to shove them out of the room. But I'm going to attempt to do it by going... Dude, quick! Just like we used to do! And I'm going to go behind them like hands and knees so that I can try to tabletop this guy out of the room because my strength is not high, but my dexterity is.
All right. That is a dex check, please, to assume the position.
Oh,
Meets it beats it. 15.
Nice.
dang.
That means Dr. Doob to do a tabletop maneuver. You have an enhanced roll on your turn.
Hopefully that helps.
Yes.
And we do indeed get to this side of the table, which is Humphrey and Dr. Doob.
So like I am not sure what my objective is anymore. So can you? Bob told me that don't let this place be discovered. Right? Can you kind of repeat that again?
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't find the laboratory, because if they find the laboratory, then they will find my ship. And if they find my ship, they will kill me, because they don't want me here. I am kind of disrupting things at the manor, as it were. And I do just want to find more like-minded individuals to take with me. And if you could, maybe, I've heard some rumblings up above. I think the master of the house, at the least, would be interested in coming for a ride. But there might be other people who maybe came with you tonight who might also be amenable to traveling amongst the stars. It's a good time. You get up high.
What's in it for me?
More friends when you travel. And a better body, maybe.
I remember my old body got shattered by a bookcase. So I'm like, it's probably not going back in there, so...
Pathetic.
How do I... Where are the other guys?
I don't know. I'm not psychic. He says in your head.
I'm in this room now, right?
Yes.
So, right. So what's beyond the vault door? Where does that
the rest
take
of the
me?
basement.
Oh. Oh. What? Can you give me anything to help bring someone back?
Just push him.
Guess I'll walk over. Guess I'll just burp.
So as you take your robot body forward, you reach out for the vault door. Just, at least big news. They let you choose a direction to go in, and they gave you a little bit more structure. They didn't actually give you that much structure ruminating on it. They kind of just told you print media was dead, and you should kind of just write things for social media, but fuck that. And you reach out with your body, and you are able to open this vault door, no problem. And you find yourself in the basement proper. You enter what appears to be some kind of plastic sheet encrusted room. In the center, there's a metal table with a drainage thing right there. Very clean. Smells like a lot of chlorine. That's what the sensors are telling you, is a lot of bleach smell. There's on the wall a variety of different types of machetes. There's a few different bags with different faces drawn on them, and another door at the other end. And that is what you do on your turn. You begin to move through.
Oh, I guess this all makes sense now. That's what they meant by machete man. I grab a machete and I put a mad bag on.
Amazing.
And you can...
Well, I can't go back to my old job now, so...
The real machete guy's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Go ahead and give me a dexterity check to see how far you get. Let me know how far above you are.
1. Natural 1.
I'm
so
so sorry.
I'm like
Zipping.
13 below my dex.
Everyone hears this. Everyone hears this. The thundering sounds of metal on metal. Penny, you instantly know that Bob has found another person again. You're not entirely sure which one it could be. Maybe Baggy. Baggy seems like he could have stumbled into that. And as you hear the sounds of a new robot friend joining the crowd, Humphrey, you move further into the basement. You move past a beautiful, red fiery boiler room with it's flooded and just some sci-fi-ish grates keeping you above the lava flow below. Some fins trail through the dark in the water. You keep going. You've got a burst of speed now. You move through into the wine cellar. And beyond the wine cellar is indeed that tool room. And you move past and as you open up the hidden door in the wooden wall of the swine cellar, you are able to kind of move out into the tool room proper, as indeed the wine cellar was the last normal-looking room until you got to the basement proper. And as you're in the tool room, you keep going. You are at the door
Thank God that's
on the
locked.
other side of your potential traveling companions.
Wait, was it locked?
Yeah.
It is locked.
Oh, wait, so I'm on this side of the door.
Yes, you're on that side.
Okay.
This one is.
And as you
vault
test the
lock.
doorknob, the two of you hear more footsteps thundering from the opposite side that you have barricaded, and the door handle is rattling.
Oh,
And what are you up to, Dr. Doob?
All right, I'm gonna get this fucking guy out of here.
yeah, push him. Push him.
All right, that'll be a strength check.
At advantage because
It's
Because
enhanced.
we're tabletop.
tabletop this motherfucker.
As
Oh,
well.
thank God it's an advantage. That's a 10, which is a success.
Very nice. As you push him up and over, he falls flat on the ground, and you are able to close the door on him.
And I lock it.
Great. You find yourselves in this fallout shelter alone once more. Little worse for wear, bleeding.
Man, there's a ghost too!
And it is at this moment that the machete man is able to act. And the machete man kind of gets himself back up, dusts himself off, kind of pats his head. His bag is all kind of askew and it's not really in place anymore. It's 3 a.m. We have to be done with this soon. And you just hear the sound of him trying to shoulder through. Let's see if he gets through. And you see the door begin to buckle and splinter, as this is the wooden door. And you get the sense that next round, that door is gone.
Try the old knock so that he's like, who is
All
it?
right. So then we come to Penny and Baggy. Who's going first?
You want to go
Please.
first?
No, please, Anna.
Okay. So, do I hear Machete Man trying to break down the door?
You sure do.
Okay. I'm gonna, go up behind him and be like, are they in there?
Oh, Penny.
Hi. What
Yeah,
happened to your bag?
I took it, burned it again.
Oh.
I hate fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Is
Can
that...
you get me another one?
I can. Oh
A
wait,
happy
no.
one?
Oh, I can try, but I think that other door. Wait. Let me just. She just walk through the door.
And as Poltergeist Penny walks her way through the door, she indeed joins you in your fallout shelter.
I see what's going on, and thankfully, for once, they're in a room where there's so much stuff. And I'm gonna try to
And we're gonna
pull some of the cans and stuff down upon them.
Baggy, you look up and you see Penny just come through the door and start attempting to pull things off the shelves. Penny, roll a dex check to see if you can move things.
I was doing so well all night, and now I'm not. Dang it!
And now that you're stressed out and you're just trying to help out your hands are just going straight through everything.
I was doing so well. Oh, I thought I got the hang of this.
Baggy, there's a ghost in the room, and the ghost is Penny. Penny's dead.
I am damn. That was unexpected and throws a wrench in our previous plan. Try to get the machete man and the other ghost, who is Vincent, to fight.
To be fair, he's not a ghost.
What you doing, Baggy?
I think I turn over. I look at Doobie, and we have a moment of shared understanding through our friendship of many years. Am I able to hold my action to go on Doobie's turn? Because let me tell you what our plan is.
I would say, because you're on either ends, sure.
We are going to have one of us unlock this door.
Mm-hmm.
One of us is going to unlock this door and throw the grenade, and then we're both going to run in this direction.
Okay.
Or drop the grenade. And then
So
run.
what I want to see
Sorry. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it comically though, where I knock on the door and then open it and then be like, "This is for you," and then hand it to the machete man.
Cool.
All right.
That means I get a better chance to run away.
Great.
And I'm cool with that.
I want both of you to roll this dexterity check, impaired, please. Because, good God, so many things have to happen, but I've also allowed some weird physics for the two of you.
No.
Damn. I had a 5 and then a 19. That was a failure.
Ooh! Success!
There you go.
All right.
9 and a 10.
So we have 1 success and 1 failure. So what I will say, it's easy to unlock a door.
Yeah.
It's not so easy to get around Robo Humphrey.
Nope.
So as you unlock this door, Humphrey, you now have an entry into this fallout shelter to get more friends. And Dr. Doob, you are able to make your hand off as you watch just like receive a grenade.
And put that down. you just like reach through Penny essentially to do this.
And you drop the grenade into his waiting hands as he gratefully accepts the present, and you run back to the other side to join.
Signature needed.
To join Baggy.
Shutting the door.
Yes, shutting the door.
Shutting the door. Okay.
Yeah, it's the wooden door.
Yeah. Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage.
3.
Great. I love that for I'm really in love with tonight. As you hear him go, my favorite shirt.
Poor buddy.
Poor buddy. And the two of you run straight into Robo Humphrey. Robo Humphrey, you're friends.
Oh!
And you are wearing a bag. And you have a machete. You are staring at a giant robot with a bag on its head. It seems like your masked machete man has reconstituted as a cyborg.
This is like, there's no good way to go here. Man.
Damn, I wish we had used the grenade on the robotic.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Humphrey?
Let's see. Which one of them looks worse for wear?
Baggy's directly in front of you,
Uh-huh.
and does indeed look worse.
Yeah.
And Dr. Doob is behind.
That's like one past me?
Yes, and with your better sensors, you are able to see, his mouth is open. That's his mouth. Those are his teeth. That's his skin. Oh! Sense is made. Can't say the English language without human lips.
I will. You know what? I'll just machete Baggy. But be careful because I need to get more brains in jars. So I don't want to hit his brain. I'm just going to hit his body.
Yeah.
What?
So machete is a d6.
Mm-hmm.
So just roll your damage. So it's melee.
4.
All right, that's 4 points of damage to your strength. Cool.
I got 2 points left.
And I'm gonna like telepathically think at Bob and tell him that like there's some people running his way because it sounds like they were like gonna run by. Mm-hmm. So I was gonna let him know that.
Oh, wonderful! More friends.
And can I move to the other side? Like, can I move and barricade? Like, basically be here so that they can't go this way.
How big is Baggy?
Like, tall, but like real lanky. Like, probably
Cool.
Okay.
What are you made out of?
Me?
Yeah.
Alien metal.
Alien metal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Important. These are important questions for me.
Yeah, alien metal. Not iron.
Yeah.
You do know to avoid the liquid in the tank.
Ah, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So that does happen. And then we come to who is going to sit out this round and attempt to like feel a little bit better about himself. And you do hear him kind of like massaging things. It kind of,
Put some aloe vera on.
pretty much. You hear like a little squirt. Hey,
What's he doing back there, Scoob? I'm doomed.
you made the industrial sex dungeon. I'm just making it real.
He's not even close to there. He's not squirting in the industrial sex dungeon.
That's what
No.
the bag is for, anonymity.
Anyway, moving on. So that's MM. And you get the sense that he's just like recovering in the corner. That might mean something. It might not. And we bring ourselves to Baggy and Penny.
Can I go first, since you're in mortal danger?
Sure. I'm not doing great. And so I got to run away. That's what we got to do. So we're running straight forward. And we run into this wine room. And I'm going to start... there's some barrels there. Are there barrels of...
No, it's bottles.
Bottles,
It's
okay.
less medieval wine cellar and more like rich person wine cellar. So there's not necessarily barrels, but it's a nice collection of wine bottles.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Scoob? And I start smashing bottles on the floor.
And that's what you use for your action, is just smashing the bottles?
Just smashing bottles on the floor.
Great.
And if possible, because I got nothing, I'm going to try to have, like, at the end of it, the last bottle that I smash, I'm going to smash like this and try to have, I don't know what it's going to do against a ghost or a robot,
Yeah.
but a jagged piece of glass.
For sure, that's a D6 weapon.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, excuse me, it says D4.
No
We'll
worries.
give it a D6.
I could take a D4.
Fine.
That makes
All right.
sense, right?
All right. That is your turn. Penny.
Okay, so I hear the muffled sounds of my poor friend having a bad day. I'm just gonna walk through Humphrey. I'll duck a little bit, even though I'm sure he's much taller than I am.
Oh,
just
for
to
sure.
make
He's
sure.
like 7 feet tall now.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then be like, okay, so in this room, you said this is the tool room? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then the doctor is still here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know that Baggy's running towards the lava pit, so I'm like, but let's see if I can, like, slow down this guy. You know, once again, attempt to take some tools and just, like, slice at the doctor to see if I can, like, stagger him.
Go for it. It's a D6.
Okay.
You don't have to roll for this one.
3.
Great. 3 points of damage to you, starting with your HP and then your strength.
Dude.
And as you
With a can of
you do
beans.
that, go ahead and for free give me a willpower check.
No.
All right. You are attacked by this ghost. And that we come to you and Humphrey.
I get the fuck away.
Which way? Which fuck you weighing?
The way away from Humphrey into the wine cellar
Great.
with my friend Baggy, and could I, fair to say that for the good vibes, I would probably have had like matches or a lighter at some point in my science
For your herbal
pockets. In my science pockets.
Do you have it in your inventory?
No.
Yeah.
I hope you have
Damn.
something.
Damn.
I'm gonna.
Dude, I gave you a pistol pizza and 2 grenades.
You know?
I used the grenades, and now there's robots and ghosts that are
Oh
coming
my.
after us.
Yeah. We're running out of
I
time.
guess I'm gonna shut the door behind me, and I'm going to be ready. Whoever comes through the door next, biting in the face.
Great. Love it. Humphrey.
Do I see, like... I look back. What do I see MM? What's he doing?
MM is behind a door.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll just move forward and, oh. Did they get you to Penny? Or are we always like that?
Oh, I've been like this for a while. I was really hoping we could, like, actually find some, like, ghostly activity that wasn't the normal kind, but I'll never get that scoop.
You're a ghost.
I'm never gonna get that scoop.
And on that note, Humphrey.
I try to, let's see. I guess I'll just
Just leave. Just go upstairs, get a snack.
Open the door and I guess I'll open the door and try to find them and try to like push them further into the ISD.
All right. And we're going to resolve your held action. Go ahead and bite.
And I'm specifically biting the face.
Biting and holding or biting?
Biting and holding.
All right. I need a strength check from you.
6. Oh, max damage.
Yes, you're going to be using your strength modifier as is there.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right. Fail.
All right. You feel your teeth sink into this glass and begin to crack. Your Kool-Aid is leaking.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll your damage. What did you say your damage was?
Max damage, 6.
6. And you feel the wires and the connection to your body begin to break down, and your body powers down.
Boo, 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 boo.
And as you begin to like start to feel the Kool-Aid leak out, you are able to send off a message to Bob. Bob, my Kool-Aid's leaking out. I told you to be careful. Okay, I'll be right there. And Bob joins the initiative with Kool-Aid. All right, success. And he holds on to you.
Mm.
And as you look into the canine jaws of this dog man, you question what has brought you to this point and if the scoop is truly worth it. And that brings us to MM, who is one more round going to try and make himself feel better, because why ruin a good time?
I'm glad
when your own time is being ruined. And we bring ourselves to Penny and Baggy. Let's go with Baggy first. Humphrey is in the room with you, but he's in the jaws of your best friend, who is biting him. You've had a lot of tea today.
It's true. I'm going to turn around with this piece of glass, and I'm just going to stab Humphrey with it.
All right. No roll needed. Are you, unless you're stabbing the face.
We don't know that it's Humphrey,
yeah, I'm
though, right?
stabbing him.
Your friend is up there, though, so I'm going to say this will be a check.
I don't think you know that's Humphrey. It just looks like a robot with a bag head. It's metallic, metallic machete.
All right,
man.
so it's going to be a dex check to get around your friend.
This is just a regular check.
Best friends unite.
That is a failure.
No!
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Did you just stab me?
Yep.
2 damage.
2 damage to you. That was so sad. How dare you?
Sorry, Doom! And that's my turn.
And that's your turn. All right, that brings us to Penny.
Awesome. What material is this door made out of?
The wine cellar door or the door to beyond?
I'm trying to get they're in the wine cellar still, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The wine
And the
cellar
door's
is wood,
open.
Okay.
but it's also open.
It's open. Okay.
Yeah, because Humphrey's in the doorway now.
Okay, cool. And they broke all the bottles,
They
right?
broke all the bottles.
Okay.
Can't throw
Do I
bottles
think
at us
Humphrey
if they're
is movable?
I would say that would require a check.
Yeah. My thought is I would like to tip Humphrey over so he lands on top of the doctor.
Okay. That's going to require an impaired dex check. Because that's
Impaired dex.
hard.
Yeah.
Be
And
big.
I'm holding him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Impaired dex check.
Okay. Peggy's gonna come into the room and like stick her head through the doctor, through Humphrey, and then look up and just be like, "I was right!" and be thrilled that we finally have a different haunting today.
Yeah, this time the monster came to you.
Oh, success.
Very nice.
Damn.
I will
Get
say
humped.
that this is a D6 as Humphrey falls on you because Humphrey is heavy and you are holding on to him. Go ahead and roll for damage. Improvised weapon.
3.
3 points of damage, HP first, then your strength.
I keep rolling it.
Dude, we were
I stole
beating
it.
the
Okay.
You rolled good. All right, and that brings us back to the top of the round. Now, I am going to roll behind the table here, and this is basically how much time you got left on the clock. Cool. All right.
Don't love that.
So we're going to start with our pinned friend here.
I would like to extricate myself and escape
Which way are you going?
You can escape check.
this way,
All
away from the people that are trying to fuck me.
Towards the international sex toy.
Know that. Every other person, by the way, has gotten into the sex dungeon and been like,
Dex
I'm gonna
check or
join this
strength?
club.
No check needed. You can just kind of like extricate yourself from
Oh,
that.
okay.
It's a normal thing to just kind of like
Okay.
wiggle under.
Then at that point, do I see Baggy?
You see
yeah.
Baggy back in the wine cellar.
Are you coming with?
I will if you run, yeah.
All right, I'm running.
All right, you
booking
run
it.
through.
I'm booking it as fast as I can.
You find the Machete Man's hideout, and you get to a vault door that lies open.
I continue.
All right, and inside, we will resolve that now because coming out of his laboratory, Bob the alien.
I bite him.
You bite him. All right, go ahead. Roll your damage.
Oh, Bob.
Oh,
Gotta
Bob.
kill Bob.
Bob the were alien.
4.
Nice.
And I'm gonna hold him
All right.
so
Bob-
that
Bob's not strong. And he's held.
nice. Now you
gotta
can
kill
come
Bob.
stab him with your bottle.
Well, I just have to come in and shut the vault door behind
Shut the
us.
vault door behind, and then
Then we
we'll
kill Bob.
Kill Bob.
You kill Bob.
Joe,
And you guys have a ship.
And we have, and we have evidence of aliens.
And you have evidence of aliens.
What an escape.
Boys, dude, let's go to Mars.
Stoop. Which, is it cigars or is it tea?
Both.
All right. And then now we come to Humphrey. Humphrey, I need you to roll a flat. Let's say this is going to be a strength check to see if your body comes back online. It is to your current.
Never
20?
again.
This is my 4th natural 20 tonight.
Again.
Like 4th or 5th. I'm
All
just
the factory resets. Straight to Humphrey the Canopy.
blue screen.
Welcome to Alana being immobilized during the one of the penultimate battles of Campaign 1. Yes. You leak Kool-Aid onto the floor.
Oh no, my Kool-Aid.
Oh no, my Kool-Aid. And I say you take 1 point of damage to your HP.
Kool-Aid leaking.
I think I'm dead. I'm not
You
sure.
have
I
one
took
HP?
I took 6 damage earlier, right? From the bite
Yeah.
when he
Oh, you
bit me.
did.
So
Yeah, and then it went to your strength.
so my understanding is that according to
understanding
this,
is you got
the
fucking
body is
wrecked,
killed.
Bro.
Chomp.
It reaches 0 strength, the target is dead.
But it says if actually I'm pretty sure I'm dead because it says as long as the die shows less than 6, that means the damage roll, right? So I think he hit me with a 6. I think I died. I think he bit my brain and died.
Nice job.
Chomp.
I was
Yeah,
giving you the Kool-Aid leak.
Murder.
Oh,
So if you had anything remaining,
But
you
you
could still
just
like.
leaked all your Kool-Aid.
oh yeah, I didn't have anything else.
All right, yeah,
That natural
you've leaked
20
out the
was just
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Chomp.
Just
That was indeed the Kool-Aid leaking out.
Damn, I
Um,
chomped you. I'm sorry.
Damn, you died
It do
twice in
be.
this game.
I mean, if I survive, no.
And that brings us to Penny and Baggy.
I run. And I
Alright.
run with the intent to shut the vault door behind us.
Okay. Baggy, as you run across this strange lighted area, you hear the water begin to roil and fins appear. And I need a dex check from you. Or you can use your special ability.
I'm gonna make a dex check. Statistically better. 12. Pass.
Very nice. Let's go. So you are able to pass this bite and roll. So it doesn't bypass your HP, unless you have HP.
I have no HP.
Oh, damn, I'm so sorry. A giant crocodile with Godzilla-like fins bursts out from the water, and a second Minnie Mouth comes out and bites you and holds on and begins to twist. But you are able to extricate yourself as it deals 3 points of damage to you.
Boinks! I'm dead!
Dexterity first.
Oh, dexterity first.
Yeah.
First,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So you lose some from your max dex.
Do you lose
first.
strength first, or
Sometimes it's very specific.
Gotcha.
This is specific.
how much?
3.
Okay, I'm fine.
Hell yeah.
Doing great.
Hell yeah.
Except I'll die if I get two more strength
no.
damage.
Hell no.
And next round. Okay.
So do I get to the vault?
Yeah, you get to the vault.
Can I shut the door?
For sure.
Oh, hell
You shut the
yeah.
iron door behind you.
And I make it all the way locked as much as I can.
And you just see.
You see your dog friend attempting to eviscerate an alien. Totally normal.
My friend, who is also a dog.
Yes. Very important distinction.
My dog, who is also my dog.
And that brings us to Penny. You watch as Baggy escapes down the hallway, past the werecroc, who did get him.
Yeah.
So at the very least, theoretically, you should be fine, because he's not going to want attention after that. Bob might be in trouble, though. Not a lot you can do behind an iron door.
No.
What are you up to?
Can I get any closer to MM's room?
No. To MM?
No, to his room.
To his room?
I don't think I can.
You would have to hover above the door. The doors are actually open. Never mind. Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
hover.
He did request his happy mask.
Yeah.
So I can't get through, but maybe I can give MM a boost of confidence.
You can
What the
hover
hell?
through. You just can't touch the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna hover through, and try to get one of his masks, his happy masks. So when he inevitably feels up to it again to open the door, because I can't get any further without his help.
For sure. You are able to get through. Give me a dex check to manipulate reality.
Pass.
Very nice. You are able to grab the mask off the wall and you start heading back towards the door.
I'd be like, I got it. The door's closed.
All right. So we come back to the beginning. You are still holding on. Go ahead and roll damage.
Again.
Yeah, you're still holding on.
Just wreck Bob. 666.
Poor Bob.
Hell yeah. 6. Get wrecked, Bob. Is Bob dead? Did we just kill your bad guy?
You killed a bad guy.
Yeah.
And you feel your jaws break through and a weird, kind of pleasant seafoody taste as you bite through Bob's arm.
Calamari.
And Bob kind of falls down. He's still technically alive. He's got 1 strength left, but he's just bleeding out.
I'm gonna hold him in my jaws and continue to fucking escape with my compatriot.
For sure. You do look up and you see
Evidence that we have an alien.
there's a spaceship right there.
We're taking the spaceship.
Let's go!
I hop in and I start trying to figure out. I'm a scientist. I can figure out how to control this.
for sure.
Pharmacist.
I mean,
All the ists.
a lot of study in chemistry for your pharmacology.
You said this was a laboratory, so you're at home.
Yeah,
You got the code on and
I
everything.
know what I'm doing.
Favorite terrain?
Yeah.
It's
The heads
dog
in
meme.
jars are very
It's
familiar.
the dog meme with
Oh,
the scientist dog with the goggles.
And
Science.
on his turn, is back to full HP. And he opens the door. He looks a lot better. He smiles down at you with his
I guess you're not.
kind of wonky smile. And he's like, there you go, Penny.
There you go.
And puts on his bag. Where do you go?
They went to Bob's.
Oh,
I don't think.
Bobby's okay. And you just hear boom, 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 boom as Mask Man runs. He said, you need the door open, Penny.
Yeah, I can't get through that one.
And you hear the sound of the vault door attempting to open behind you from your spaceship.
Boinks.
Now, I need a very, very important strength check. Oh, no, dexterity check. Dexterity check from you.
Is it enhanced?
No, in fact, it's
I
impaired.
thought maybe because it was important.
And it is not to escape, so you can't use your d6.
Ooh,
17, that's a failure.
Is there any way I can help?
I mean, Dr. Doob, you look back at your friend Baggy,
He's got to get in here, Doob!
and as you crest up through the dirt into the light, starting your spaceship, you look back at your friend as he's holding the door to the vault shut, and as the moonbeam peeks a little bit down and the alien lights shine onto your friend, you see his teeth elongate and you see his mouth turn into a snout as giant fins erupt because he got bit by the werecroc. And now,
Oh no.
at this, the final setting of the moon, we come to the end of the night, as indeed we are all supernatural beings now.
Yay!
Damn, look at that.
And as you blast off into space, you be sure to stop back off at the ground level to get a little bit of you get your mysteriously running Hawaiian-themed machine
I would try to save you. Don't
onto
worry.
the spaceship.
Just 'cause you're...
You have full access to a laboratory with extra alien equipment and easily maneuverable bio-werecroc hands.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey, it's just gonna come in handy.
And you are able to stop by and get your special herbal tea for fun times.
Hell yeah.
And an extra garlic pizza in the backseat.
Hell yeah.
Penny, unfortunately, you are still stuck in Mableberry Manor, but you did get a few pictures.
I got the camera now.
You've got the camera. And you have proof that you are not the only supernatural being in the building. And while you're still bound to the manor, at least you got more ways to fuck with people next year. And hey, maybe a Wendigo will actually show up next year.
That'd be really exciting. I haven't seen one yet.
Humphrey, as your brain sees the last of its stars, you float up. You kind of look around. And Penny, you look back and you see Humphrey. Now an ectoplasmic specter. Just a pile of goo with little eyeballs. Kind of cute in a way. And Humphrey, you feel a little bit more flexible in life. You kind of take the shape of a brain. And then you just kind of become a liquid and you just like hang out in one of the wine bottles on the floor. And it's just relaxing to just go with the flow for once. And with that, the butler reopens the doors as the first rays of sun touch the day. Looks around. Looks at you, Penny. And as his teeth sink back into his face and he draws the curtains against the day's light. Next time, be sure not to order pizza before the beginning of the event.
Okay, but it was funny.
Everyone thinks it kills me. It just gives me the sniffles, and I had to deal with a stuffed nose the entire night. Anyway, another evening, another year. Good night, everyone. And thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Mableberry Manor. Another successful year.
Doobie Scoo and the Martian Werecroc.